Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Fucking keep that over there. Jesus. Wow, just gonna attack me like that. Wreck coming back in. You're a bitch. Sorry, you didn't say it to my face, Wreck. It doesn't count.
What you doing?
Right now, trying to get everything set up because Sig was coming in, like, saying, like, time check, and I was like, dude, I know.
What are you doing? Dustin, gotcha.
There it is.
Hello, coffee.
Don't yell at me. I'm just trying. People
You're
in
late, Chris.
people in VR were being fucking difficult. Okay, listen.
Well, that's normal.
Okay.
There's shrimp in here? Fuck yes.
What?
I got some Captain D's on my way home from work.
So what happened with Rockie, Sig? Why was she saying that she's crying?
She gave me the whole rundown in DMs, so.
Y'all engaged now?
Because she muted immediately.
Oh, I was eating. I'm sorry.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I mean, if you want to hear that, we can.
I'd rather not.
You don't want to hear my singing, so...
Ah! Heathen!
Not doing it intentionally.
If you touch my fish, I'm gonna skin you.
You are now. Interesting.
Amen.
Chris, you better have your live stream ready for TwitchCon this year.
Why?
You're gonna get some views.
Why?
Did you not read what I sent you?
Listen!
Fucking asshole.
You didn't mention when it was gonna be, woman!
Twitch!
Okay!
Saying Twitch without context is kind of still like, at Twitch.
Apparently she wants to keep it kind of a secret, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
Super
Fucking
secret strange shit.
hell in a handbag. Everyone yelling at me tonight. Ah!
You're gonna get a tampon stuck up your ass, bro.
Don't you stay away from my ass. Signum! Tell her to stay away from my ass.
Sig, what did you do?
Get away from my food. What I tell you?
Oh boy.
Put on my shrimp and
What
shit.
the hell is going on?
I have no goddamn idea.
We barely started. Things are
I've already been threatened to have a tampon shoved up my ass, okay? It's been literally maybe 25
Good night.
seconds.
Neat.
He literally had a piece of shrimp in his mouth. You little shit. What did I tell you about touching my shrimp?
Do it.
Do it.
Dungeons and Dragons. There we go.
Oh shit, I haven't switched any of my stuff to that. I should do it.
We still got a large portion of this dungeon to crawl through when I look at this map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I should probably get everything pulled up. Oh, I need to send a message. Shit.
Everyone yelling at me and nobody's even ready yet. What the fuck?
Actually, I must have
Wasn't
forgotten.
I'm not yelling at you. I already got my character sheet. I'm already on the page. My stuff is set up. All I gotta do is hit go live.
Go live!
I'm not gonna go live. It's too early.
What do you mean?
We always sit around for like 30, 40 minutes without doing anything.
I've already got my stuff. Thank you
know
for the
exactly what I mean, Chris.
Thank you for the follow, Moister Suit, even though I know that's Mr. Suit.
Moisture suit. Oh,
Motherfucker, I figured it out. I told you you'd figure out your password. I believed.
Mr. Soup.
Welcome, my
Moisture
friend.
suit. That's a thing.
Thank you for the host, Crow. She always yells at me now if I don't say it because I don't see it. Moist.
Let him some more, Crow.
Wow, Crow, I see how it is.
Yikes! Someone's already made a clip of tonight. What the fuck? What are y'all clipping?
20.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, why the hell am I hearing double casting on something? And I was like, looking through my things, and I was like, oh, left some stream up.
Hey.
Hey, it's not me this time. Hopefully.
No, you're good.
No, you sound good.
She's over there licking your chops. You little shit.
Just wait for you to walk away again.
Come here so I can lick you.
Walk away.
That's just weird.
No, you.
How dare you?
There we go.
I put myself on Do Not Disturb on Steam. Jesus fuck.
What in the actual
This
fuck
is why
has
I-
just happened?
This is why I normally hold off before starting a stream, because it's usually just yelling at people in the
Content
back.
talking about. Oh, that's funny. I should probably should. No, I'm streaming. These people shouldn't bug me. They say it as I get
Shouldn't.
5 PMs.
Oh god, does it give me a breakdown of who this person is? Jesus, come.
Nope, not allowed.
Fuck you.
Nope. No, I'm good.
Oh, it's just a fucking.
So you unmute to belch.
Whatever. I guess it's a nothing.
Oh wait, I'm sitting here like, man, I really need to redo my macros. And I wait, like, wait. All right, we redoing shit.
I wonder if it's this way. We still have to. I'm looking at the map, and we still have to check this room. We still have to check this way.
Plus, we haven't
I'd say
even
we
seen
just go through and
what's.
kill everything.
Plus, we still need to explore the whole west side of the map. Like,
To be fair, we did stop about there because of the jelly issues. But I guarantee you, if we go up to here, it's probably connected.
oh, here's subjective.
Battle Brother Signum
Scroll
is about to rain down that loyalist
You know where
fire
we
upon
fought
the gay
Floating
heretics.
Skull guy?
Oh yeah.
There's a door and another path that
Oh,
leads.
okay, yeah. That's
I
the
say
key
we
now.
just go through and kill everything. Who cares about yours anyways?
And everyone? Question mark?
Well, we left the ghouls alive.
We left ghouls alive. We left Sturges alive.
I really don't feel like fighting those things.
Would we really want to risk that, though? I mean, there's a possible chance we can knock all of our ACs down. And when we encounter the black spider dude, we're like, oh, well, fuck.
Wow. I really want some tea now. Like actual boba tea.
I'm bubble tea. Suck my balls.
Suck my balls.
I don't know what's happening already, and we haven't even gotten started.
Talking about boba tea.
And we've
Bubba.
already lost Hellsing.
Where did they go?
Hellsing's probably fighting her cat.
Yeah,
Where'd my
they went
cheese
offline, so she
go?
probably kicked the shit.
Oh,
out
they're
of
right
it.
there. I kicked them.
What?
Hey, Ricky. Well, Hellsing was online, and then they went offline. Oh, there they are. Hope you didn't kick your computer while chasing your cat.
Oh, no, I accidentally closed out the tab because I was cleaning shit up on my laptop.
It's fine.
She had to wash it out.
Note to self: put cat out of room.
No,
Yeah,
just
that's
he's
what
my
the cats are
baby.
scratching
All the
your
doors
door.
are open to him in this
Make-
house.
make a nice
Yeah, and that's why he
16th century
keeps saying
violin out of
shrimp.
his little ass.
Ah.
You're a kitty cat. You're cute. That's fine. I'm still gonna whoop your ass.
Trying to Get some cheese balls laid out.
Why?
I
Cheese
love
balls.
cheesy poops. You love
Ah.
cheesy
Oh my
poops.
god.
We didn't have cheesy poops. We'd be lame.
Thank you, South Park Season 4.
Wow.
Mhm.
But no, Sig made me cry really hard.
I didn't know such thing.
You did.
Not.
If you're
You
gonna
did
keep
such a
bringing
thing.
it up, people are gonna have more and more questions. So.
And they're gonna fucking wait until your stream.
What?
And they're gonna wait till you stream.
I am
Been
streaming.
streaming
I've
half
been
the day.
streaming since 6 o'clock.
No, I'm talking about when you live stream at TwitchCon, dumbass.
Think I'm not gonna do it?
Well, let me say right now, I still need the money for it. So,
That's your own fault for not saving up.
so he's.
Why is everyone so loud
channel and
today?
gives him $5 more.
I don't know. Like for my stream, there no one is loud, but for my everything else, everyone's loud.
Welcome to Windows. That's what I've been dealing with my whole time of having this computer. For some reason, everything on the computer is loud as fuck to me, and then everything else I end up turning down. So,
I more so just meant, why is
do
everyone
you do
loud?
base leveling of the characters through XP or milestones? This one was milestones, and I did a little different because there were a couple of new people. But next campaign, whenever I shuffle some players in and out, and then also since we're going to be
Six for me.
starting from scratch on the second one, we're just going to follow the straight up like XP amount one that I'm pretty sure is through Curse of Strahd. So we'll be following that one by the book really hard. It'll be more hardcore.
That's fine, but just using the XP system, I think, will be a little better.
Everyone's just going to have to keep track of their own experience.
Fuck.
Well, we'll all have around the same thing. I mean, if you miss a game and we play, it's
And Crow, this is why we do not give you sharp objects.
Oh, what did Crow do?
She just types in all caps in chat, a bunch of random letters, I just sliced me hand.
I just sliced my hand!
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sliced your
thinking, Rudy,
finger.
is we're going to keep like the original, and then since we have a couple more new people, we'll probably shuffle the other people who want to play and start up.
Oh, I have
Next
that
campaign.
Going. God damn it.
Why are you playing with a box cutter?
Who
The
plays
question's
with
not
box
why.
cutter?
The question is,
Oh,
why
why?
not?
because box cutters are inherently sharp and carry
They're
diseases.
It's a razor blade.
It's an extra sharp razor
Crow
blade
is
meant
a
to
drunk
going
little
through
baby.
layers of cardboard. I've seen so many people lose fingertips. This thing.
It's not about why.
Hey,
It's
Mark.
about why not.
Well,
That's
you see,
why
we
not.
don't
Once
trust
again, fingertips.
we don't trust Co with sharp things. And also, I always carry a box cutter on my hip because I work in fucking retail.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, toying with it and playing with it. I'd fuck that.
You know, Crow, she just needs to put it down.
But she's also been, you
A
know,
permanent sitter.
I mean, I
things that
play
hype
with a
her up.
flip blade. That's all I play with.
Okay,
There we go.
we have seen people now. Hellsing has cut herself. Crow has cut herself. Who else wants to play a blade and cut the finger off?
Hold on, let me get my butterfly knife.
Me, I cut myself with a butter knife.
I
I
can't.
cut myself with something.
Then again-
too. I
Cut
cut
yourself with a
myself
butter
this sword.
knife.
I'm very
Right, actually.
talented.
Apparently.
I've only cut myself once with this thing, and it was because I was trying to cut through a clamshell.
Well, that's understandable. Those things are actually sharp as fuck. The like tiny little clam knives. Those things are ridiculous.
No, like you know the clamshell packaging that they give for electronics.
Yeah. Oh.
I was trying to cut it with the knife, and I was sawing through it.
You know, the
And-
consumer safe product?
Yeah, the consumer safe product that has injured more people than it has kept safe.
Because the manufacturers seal that bitch shut with titanium, I swear.
Right. Okay. All right. So we ready to go?
I'm ready.
Hey,
Oh boy. All right. Okay. So.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. New campaign.
So, since where we left off, you guys had taken down the spectator that was hanging around in this room that came up to see you guys and give you a little bit of a visit whenever you came up. Signum has just found, or Naram in this case, has just found the Lightbringer mace that can glow on his command. And then Shiren, you found the breastplate known as Dragon Guard. So, from here on, what do you guys want to do?
Did I find anything or new?
No, those were the only 2 items in the room there.
I'm naming this,
From the book.
renaming this thing Rave Stick.
The rave stick. I'm gonna move towards this door and peek inside.
Over to you guys with that. So, no, Mr. Suit, Rave Stick, not Rape Stick. Jesus.
Oh.
Oh
Tyson.
boy.
Mark.
Tyson.
That's what?
What's your AC right now?
My AC?
Your armor class.
Right? 18. Why?
18? Oh, okay. Never mind. You had mentioned you wanted this breastplate.
I'm 15.
Oh, Rockie's 15.
What kind of armor is it?
It's a +1 breastplate. And it gives you advantage against breath attacks.
Is it heavy or?
Coffee asking the real questions here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
It's
he's
not
using
heavy
that
armor.
walnut of a brain.
It is medium armor.
Do I take a penalty for wearing medium armor?
Yes,
Damn
Mhm.
it, I do. You're right.
you're an armored fighter.
What about me?
Technically, yes, because it has limited dex.
Limited. What do you mean?
Medium and heavy armor have a maximum dex quality you can take.
I think it's
Let me pull it up.
Dragon's
It's like
Guard.
chew on my crust.
It doesn't. AC 15. It doesn't say anything about a dex thing.
It's gotta have. Well, let me pull up the player's handguide here.
Ow.
Well, if it hurts, don't do it. It's a rule of thumb. If it hurts, don't do it.
No, I think there's a cut underneath my tongue.
Everybody cutting themselves, Jesus.
All
I
right,
know.
the
What
breastplate.
is happening?
Falling in my
Breastplate
skin.
is 14 plus dex modifier to a maximum of +2.
So since
So
she has
this
a
is +1
+4,
breastplate would
she'll
be a
be
15. So actually took the bringer to a 17.
yeah.
Aw.
But it's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to double check.
Okay, Rocky. I'm gonna
Oh.
give that to you then.
You can keep
Yeah.
watching, Mister. It'll get interesting soon.
I'm going to move just outside the door and look down the hallway this way to see what I see.
Hey, Sig, you wanna
Okay.
add that for her?
Alright, I'm going to move into
I don't
the
see
room
anything.
I would Shiren if I had the ability to.
and
Oh,
look
you don't.
at. And then
Okay,
look
Rocky.
at
Do you know
as
how
well.
to add?
I'm
new
adding
pieces
it
of
right
armor to your
now.
thing? Okay.
Enter source note. I don't know what to put underneath it.
Ah, okay, that looks
I'm
like a
sending
sheer
it to
drop.
you in a second.
Good to know.
Sweet, you gotta go to equipment and go to
That tells
manage
me there's
equipment.
another path right here.
How are you doing it? See, it
Okay.
says breastplate under armor.
I'm gonna go check over here.
There's all the information about it.
So that's just another door that
I'm gonna make perception because coffee
go
can't
out
see
there.
shit.
him.
I'll do perception as well. Do I max? Nope, 21.
That's a 15 for me.
Ah, I
You're
got
gonna
left
see
behind.
around this corner and further down this way. I think that's a sheer drop.
I mean, it's a cliff.
Rolling in my skin.
My back hurts.
What, from carrying the party?
Ah.
Roasted.
I'm still technically below 20 health below my max, so
How far down this?
I guess
staircase
yes?
Do I see?
That's a little odd.
What now?
How far down this thing do I see?
I mean, since it kind of cuts off, you would be
Oh, would you look at that?
able to see around there.
Stairs. Going down.
I do not like the looks of that giant room.
I'm gonna mark this
Ow,
spot here with a rude with my dagger,
Okay.
Ooh.
and then I
How
head
did-
over this way.
How do I get a cut underneath
Right.
my tongue?
Something you ate.
I'm going down
Yeah.
here. Bloop.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, you.
Is it a cut?
Alright.
It's not
Rahun
a
goes down the
race.
staircase and just slowly stands fully upright.
Okay.
It's
What do we
not
see
a
down
race,
here?
you guys.
No, it's not a race. But when you're trapped into the tiny rooms that these dwarves and gnomes made, it's hard to get around.
My back's gonna hurt after this.
Hey, another room.
The curse.
Wow, a
I lost.
room.
Okay.
So we now
Oh,
have
it
this room
is.
and this room to
Here
investigate.
and do a perception check. I
You
don't
ain't see
see
shit.
shit.
Yeah, that is a natural
Get
one.
out
You
of the
see,
way.
you got distracted by a little.
Oh, look,
like,
a rock.
right.
Perception.
Rock splash.
All right. I'm going to take
Yeah,
a
it's a
look
very nice-
inside the room.
Alright.
Oh.
You're gonna peek inside the room.
Yes,
Well,
I am.
everyone's doing perception in the room that we can already see everything in.
I did a
I
perception.
was trying to see if there's anything that we couldn't see behind the rock.
Ah,
I would click somewhere.
Oh,
Okay.
I got cold all of a sudden. Holy
Did I
shit.
find anything, Chris?
Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Jesus, you guys are all moving at one time. Calm down. Hell. So for you guys looking out this way, you can kind of see
Quick,
further
move
into
faster. You can't attack us
this.
with monsters if you can't, you know.
So, Therein, whenever
Spend
you
all the
peek
time
in
doing
here, this room is somewhat eerily quiet. However, whenever you check in, there's not much that you can see besides just a kind of generic, kind of living quarters area in here.
Wow.
Okay. I'm seeing another
Rocky,
door
did you
here.
get that? Did you get that added?
I put breastplate.
Okay. I'm gonna move towards this way
Ow,
and
ow,
look
ow.
through the door here.
Plate.
That's an 8.
I'm gonna look down this hallway.
I don't even see it
Okay.
on your inventory.
Oh, it
You
says
might have to
on mine.
refresh the page.
Never mind, I do not see anything down this hallway.
I mean,
Oh,
it's.
good.
Oh, no. Well,
Way to go.
whoops. Somehow that did that, and I can't bet. Okay. Well,
I just pulled mine up. You don't have it.
oh well.
Stand next to Rahun and I'm gonna look
I
down the
don't know.
hallway.
It shows up on mine.
I'm not gonna
Never
bother
fucking
looking.
mind. I don't see
You
Okay.
Okay, neither of us see anything down this hallway. Let's just leave this hallway alone.
All right, chill for a second. Okay. So, Theron's coming in here to check this door.
Yes.
Okay. So as you come in to check, this kind of just opens up, and it essentially turns out to be just pretty much an empty closet as you come in to look through everything. Whenever you do, though, as you kind of come in and are looking about, as soon as you kind of shut the door, all you can essentially hear behind you is just this low, kind of deep.
You fucked.
Did.
in there by yourself.
What did I say about splitting the party? Does anyone remember?
So,
By yourself.
so as you take the time here to kind of slowly turn your attention to what if can I move? Roll 20, please. Thank you.
No.
Fucking Jesus, causing me so many issues today.
You're
As you,
accosted by a
take-
xenomorph.
Take the time to turn around. You see just kind of this black mist kind of show up in the room at first, and then as you continue to kind of look and watch this whole thing unfold, what you can immediately tell as it becomes very clear to you as soon as this creature takes form, this is a
Continue attack by the
wraith.
Black Panther.
Shut up.
Wakanda forever!
We got vibranium.
Okay.
So he just kind of rises up out of the floor, and this is, as I said before, you are fully aware that this is a wraith that's looking at you here. Let me go through. Okay.
How did I just get a DM from Discord Nitrobot?
Me too.
What? Oh, did we all? No, I didn't. Anyway.
I didn't get one.
Wow.
Okay. So as it appears in front of you, all you can kind of see is its kind of ghoulish face look at you, quite eerily here, of course. I'm trying to find where I was in the spot.
I will show you the way it starts clicking at you menacingly.
So as it gets close, it looks at you, and it simply starts off by saying,
Your presence is offensive to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I knew I knew it'd be in your company. I would have bathed.
Your life is forfeit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there for just a sec.
My treasures are mine alone, and not yours to plunder.
Ask if he wants some dinner.
Him if he's ever seen a Goliath before.
How long have you been down here, my friend?
okay, 1 second.
Take him on a date.
While this is all happening, Rahun is just gonna lean up against this center pillar and just
We'll wait.
relax.
We'll wait.
This isn't
Okay.
Wraith dating simulator.
Well,
You never know.
let's see.
There's an anime for this. Is it weird to pick up a Wraith in a dungeon?
Jesus. Okay, so anyway, Therein, so what are you doing here?
I'm going to try to bide my time by trying to talk him down. If not, I'm going to Misty Step out of the room.
Real quick, Coffee.
Yes?
You said you got a message from Nitro Reward as well?
Yes.
Block it.
Oh, it's a... Okay.
It's a scam.
Aha, what do you know?
Thank you, Shiren.
So behind me is your sacred treasure trove, yeah?
Okay, so with that, from what I'm given here, as you kind of regain kind of your stance in front of him, and as you kind of try and start to talk to him, as you do, he immediately goes for attacking you. So with this, I'm gonna need you to go. First of all, you go ahead and roll initiative yourself.
Rude.
Go ahead and roll your poultry initiative, so I can laugh at you when I roll my nat 20.
Well, sure, if you want to do that. Sure, fine.
I colored a bear.
Kind of bear.
A teddy bear.
That'd be an
Motherfucking Care Bear.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Oh, you rolled an 8? Okay. Okay, so in the roll, you're first.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
The Wraith rolled a natural 1 for initiative.
Can you feel the death tonight?
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to kill something else very soon.
Oh,
Just give it some time.
before I forget, did you
Yeah,
guys do
they
your
have Mr.
multi-link?
Valen, thanks for the resub.
Not yet. I'll go ahead and do that myself, actually.
It's just
Well, I'm
me,
gonna do
Shiren,
that.
and Chris again, yeah?
No, I'm
Quad
on.
mode shit.
Okay, I have to edit it then.
What did I just hear?
Mm.
I thought Hellsing said. I thought she was gonna say milkshake, but I heard milk shit for some reason.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
was
milk is
asking
the
people who are
kid.
streaming, are you guys gonna use the Twitch squad mode shit?
Can't. Partners
When-
only.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'd say we can't now. Might get affiliate, or one of us get
Eventually.
really, really big all of a sudden.
It's
Aren't you
just Signum
affiliated?
79, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I should probably throw the multi-twitch thing.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Okay.
That's gonna be a count of 5 beams on the fucker.
Okay. Where's it at? You said what level? 4th?
Yes.
Okay. So that's your 1 4th level spell slot. So 1 additional ray. So
Actually,
5.
from 2nd to 4th, it's
Yeah.
2
So
beams.
2 more because you start out with 2. So yeah, it says additional rays is 2, so it's 4 altogether. And each is
5,
2d6. Oh yeah, 5 because it starts out with 3.
Yes.
Make a range attack. You have to make a range attack for each ray though.
Mhm.
So if it misses,
I'm
it
well
misses.
aware.
That's
First,
weird. Where's that
second,
thingy?
3rd, 4th, 5th. Do they hit?
Yeah.
Awesome. And each one does 2d6 of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a lot of fun with this.
That's if you maximize.
I ain't worried. You got this.
Watch 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. That's always what my luck is.
Alright, so
I
we're
need
just
to roll
gonna
for this.
roll all the damage together.
Mm-hmm.
5, I'm gonna do 10d6.
Yes, you are now, moisture suit.
Yes,
Grand total of 34 damage.
Welcome to the Battle Royale.
Oh god. There's too much moisture.
Now.
You look a little weak, my friend. It's time to dry you off.
Okay.
5
let's-
beams of fire to shoot out of him from my fingertips. As
Okay.
I then draw my rapier.
Okay. As you do that, and the rays kind of burst from him, he doesn't even seem to move much as they kind of blast some of his just shadowy figure and body away and off of him as they kind of sort of disappear in some of the pieces elsewhere, and he just kind of continues to stare at you, and he just kind of looks at you, and all you can hear is his breathing as he just kind of looks at you, and he just continues to just stare at you and go,
He's one of these.
And so with that, with him coming up next, he is of course going to make his slide forward, and he's going to produce his first attack here. That's a miss. He has one more. That is a 24 to hit.
Hmm. I'm not gonna make it if I do a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I just want to say that was a nice chunk of triangle you just took out of the blackness on the map.
Yeah.
Really
I didn't
appreciate
mean
that.
to. It was
I
I
didn't.
right-clicked somewhere, and then I guess it kept track of it. So whenever I clicked elsewhere, it just did the whole thing. So oops. So
Smell cone of light.
all right. So with that
Oh,
being
oh.
that there,
I'm
so
actually going to use a reaction and use the Missy step and just teleport over here and burst open the doors.
okay.
Thanks.
As you're going
Oh
to
my
do
God.
that, he sees you kind of slowly fade away, and all you hear him say is,
Where do you think you're going?
and as his voice fades, he sinks back into the ground himself. And as you burst open the doors for a split second, the rest of the team kind of turns to see the doors swing open as they just come slamming back into your face. And as
Just saloon style. Ah,
and as that happens, once again, almost like in the back of your head, you can just hear him rise again behind you and go,
There is no escape.
so,
I said it is forfeit.
Rahun looks at the rest of the group. I guess that's what I guess we're trying to be cool and kicking open a door.
So, after he says that, all you feel is his kind of cold, just shadowy, kind of claws almost grab you by both shoulders. And as he does, with that, you are going to take 15 points of necrotic damage from his attack here, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
God.
Con saving? Wait.
While he's about to roll that, Rahun looks over at Tyson. Do you want to check this or should I?
We both run in there and kick down the door.
That will
And
be
it comes back and hits them in the face.
All right.
A 14 for the roll.
Okay, so you do save on that, so it is a success. So as you did that, and as after you kind of shake him off and kind of get his hands off of you and spin around, of course, since you two are the only ones locked in the room at the moment, the next turn does initiate, so it is now back to you.
Okay. You're a little too close for comfort. Back the fuck up. I use Thunder Wave and shoot in his direction.
Okie doke.
You're using a spell that's going to affect you all in a room.
Thunder Wave,
Hit a
con
locked
save.
door.
To take.
It's okay.
Con save of 14. 14 con save from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say
what
that
kind of
Therein
damage
needs to
does
do
it
a 14
do?
con save as well.
Well, it's in a 15-foot cube, so if he's gonna do it in front of him, he can have the cube literally start
No, the
here.
cube originates from him.
Well, oh yeah, okay. That's
Wait, a 15-foot cube from around Therein.
a wave of
Okay,
thunderous
thank
force
God.
sweeps out from you. So yeah, so he's the middle, and then it forces out that way.
It wouldn't hit us because there's a wall.
There's a
Yeah,
wall
there's a
and a
wall
door right there. So and it's thunder damage. That's the type. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So
Yeah, no, right. I'm sorry.
that is a okay. What's his
14th the con save.
con save? His is +3, so that is a 22. So that is a save.
Jesus.
Okay, so he saves
Only
against
little
it.
bugger.
So he's gonna take only half of this.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take 5.
Cool.
And as a bonus, I'm going to start blade singing.
Okie doke. So with that, again, some of his just shadowy essence kind of bursts off of him as he doesn't even seem phased, and he's just still kind of hovering in front of you. And of course, once again, after this, and you begin to start your song, he can see the blade begin to shine. And he sort of just looks down, and he just watches it kind of vibrate. And he looks back up at you, and all he says is,
The singer. Too bad. That light won't save you.
okay, so he's gonna go ahead and roll for attack again. First one is a 16.
It will not hit, because my AC has been raised to 18 thanks to blade singing.
Okay. No mas. And the second one is 17. So they both miss. So as he tries to kind of reach for you, you just kind of stay out of his kind of area here for him to try and reach at you again for that. So let's see. What else okay.
I got super cold all of a sudden. Holy shit.
All right. So since that's pretty much all you can do,
Feminine reptilian nature. You're
once
fine.
again, it's up to your turn here, Therein.
All right. All right. I'm going to be moving to the side. And as I move, I'm going to hit him twice with my rapier.
Okay.
First, second.
They do both hit.
Consistency.
Very consistent.
obnoxious but consistent.
Alright. This is for the first hit. The second hit.
Okay.
Total of 15. As a small flare, I'm going to try to make a T on his face.
Okay. So as you kind of slash at his head here from the side, the blade kind of just obviously kind of sifts through with its song and just kind of blazes through his figure as he then just kind of slowly, his form kind of not necessarily turns, but almost just shifts, where everything, instead of being front facing, is now just on the side as he kind of looks over to you again and begins to kind of lean forward at you with his glowing eyes and his figure here. So first attack. It's a miss. Second is a 20.
Jesus.
Using a reaction with my duelist perk, I'll raise my AC up to 21 for this reaction.
Let's see. Okay. So as you do with that one, you kind of just slash his hands away as his kind of figure, his hands just kind of fade away before he kind of brings his limbs back to form his claws once again. So, next up again is of course your turn with that once more.
I'm going to do the same maneuver again and slide over here and attack with my rapier twice more.
Okay.
First hit, second hit.
First one misses, second one hits.
Very well. And here is the hit. It's going to be 6.
Okay. And as you kind of continue to slash at him here, this slash kind of seems to kind of cleave his body into two, but then the shadows just kind of swirl back into place with him. And with this movement, actually, he tries to go ahead and go with his swifter movement here to not only go at you from the front, but his secondary hand is kind of not in view at the moment. So for the first one, it's a 20.
Alright, I'm going to use up a spell slot and use shield. That'll boost my AC by +5, making it a total of 23 until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so the first one misses from the magic just kind of blocking his hand from reaching you. However, his second hand then comes up towards your ankles here from the floor from his shadowy figures. So the second one, that one's a fail. That's a 2. Okay, so with that one, the shield blocks both of his hands here, and he still just kind of hovers kind of in front of you since he's not necessarily, physical. So now it's the top of your turn, so
I'm going to promptly step back and hold my hand out again. This time, do I have a spell slot for it? Yes, I do.
So you are stepping out of his range here too, so he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, not allowed.
Okay. It's a 17, so it just misses.
Just misses, yes.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take one of the remaining pebbles in my pocket and just chuck it at him, as it then shoots off using the spell Catapult.
Okay.
And it,
So is that all of your first levels that you're using there? Because you use shield too.
no, it's... I still have one more slot for first level. I used up a third level slot for the Catapult.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be 5 d8s as damage. It needs a dex save of 14.
That is a 15. Just made it.
Okay. Sad thing is, it doesn't say what happens on a successful save.
It's usually just half.
Alright. I'm gonna roll the 5d8s and see what happens. He takes... Oh, Jesus.
Bludgeoning.
3.
No, this is unfortunately one of those spells. It's all or nothing.
Pretty much. Okay, so as the rock goes shooting through you here, with that, it just kind of phases through his physical form, and he just does not react at all to it coming towards him.
Does it hit the door, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say it hits the door behind him.
Okay. A little up here.
Okay, so with that, he again moves forward to take his attacks here.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if we actually know if anything's going on since the door is shut.
Okay.
The way is barred. Only the dead may leave.
You ain't
Deal.
say shit, boy.
I was gonna say you don't see anything
Wow.
happening, and even with that, the most you could really even hear was the slight boom of the thunder wave hit it earlier in the room, since these are stone walls with this. So the first one, by the way, is a 20.
These
You
walls
want a
are how I-
potato chip, Rahun?
Alright, I'm gonna use the
Oh, do you have
reaction
any more of
to-
those butterscotches?
Yeah.
do my reaction to do
I'll take one, please.
Okay.
the defensive duelist perk.
Okay.
So 21 is now my AC.
These walls are how I like my women. Thick.
Okay, so the second one does miss. So
Just
With that one.
grins at Naram.
so as he kind of misses the 2 times here, it is the top of your turn once again.
Okay.
I think we've gotten to the point to see who actually prays to the dice god to hit first.
No, it's just one person keeps rolling his AC super high, but you know.
Gotta protect
We'll have to
myself
see.
somehow.
Yeah,
Dice god.
needs to be a.
Let's see.
Have a good night, Russell.
Bristle's dipping already.
Right.
I love
Hey.
how none of us have ever even tried to open the doors. We're just out here like, I guess he knocked himself out. I guess we'll stay out here for now.
Well, wait.
Well, I mean, what were we supposed to do?
Okay.
To be fair, all we saw was the door get kicked open and then swing back into his face. We didn't see anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
So he
still up
probably-
here
I
on this,
rolled a perception check.
I'm up on this ledge. I probably didn't see it.
Well, I was gonna say, I said everyone pretty much saw it happen, because the doors just come swinging open with a boom, and then all you see is Therein for a split second, and the doors come back going right back in his
Yeah,
face.
I would have been laughing my ass off.
Same.
Your ass off?
Dying on the,
I was
Rahun's
laughing
been
my
on
ass
the floor.
off.
Rahun's been on the floor dying right now.
I'm
So
going
we're-
to kill my members when I'm done with this.
So we just think
Like
he
a-
knocked himself out trying to be cool.
Smolder's taking one too many blows to the head.
I take a big old swig out of my flask.
Rahun happily eats the butterscotch candy.
Is it
I'm
wise
going
to be-
to I'm going to attack him twice with my rapier once again.
Same verse, same as next verse, same as the first.
Second verse, same as the first.
Shut up! Let me have my stroke in peace. Fuck. The first one misses, second one hits.
That does sure.
That's about the right word.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could do
Second,
this,
what
Max.
were you saying? Do you
Damn it.
think wise what?
So as you
That's a
slash,
shit.
so as you guys as you slash again here, and it kind of cleaves through. As soon as you cut through him once more, all you can do is look up, and his just spectral face is right in front of yours, and he just looks at you and says,
I'm tired of you moving.
Ooh,
Sorry.
it's raping
"So,
time.
I'm going to need you to throw a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, wisdom. Alright, something I'm actually fluent with.
You don't say.
Rolls double ones.
No coffee.
I is dead.
Yes, you is.
You rolled the
just roll
8.
an 8?
Yes.
You rolled an 8?
Oh no.
So for that, as you look up, his eyes just kind of glow extremely bright for a moment, and as you slash like that, you slowly are pulling your arm back, but you're just seizing in place as you're just looking at him.
Paralysis.
And so what he does after that, he grabs both sides of your head since you can't move, and all you just see getting closer to his face is just him once again, just close, and all you can hear is just the. And as you do that, and get stuck in that position, and as you do that, so since the attack is a just guaranteed hit. Go back to the tab. I have so many tabs open right now. God. Okay. That is going to be 26 points of necrotic damage. And you have to roll.
I'm dead.
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, I think he's dead.
Yeah, it's way over my 23 points of health. Max.
I have to double that with the entire hit, so I had to have dealt 46.
No, what his remaining hit points?
No, it's
Plus
23
his
plus
hit
his remaining.
My
plus
current
his remaining hit
is 8.
points.
Oh.
So
That's not an instant kill then.
Not an
No,
instant
yeah.
kill, that's-
Yeah, it's
Two
not.
under.
It's not. It's not. It's 2 points
Two
off.
under.
You still have to roll the Constitution saving throw, though. You need to.
I'm gonna cry.
And I'm back to the -1. To 10. I'm counting that as a
Okay.
failure.
So, for that, as he just looks at you and continues to hold you, as he continues to just stare you down, and as he's holding you, all you can feel is just this constant, it's essentially almost like you just get more and more tired and weak as you're kind of standing here paralyzed, and as you eventually stay here with him, he finally says to you once more, he looks at you and he says,
Like I said, forfeit.
with that, as that continues, as he whispers those last words, the final glimpse you get is a flash of course, your grandfather before you. However, with that, with Therein being fully drained at this point, Therein has fallen. Therein
That was
Amastasia.
life, wasn't it?
Yes,
That was
it
life
was. Therein Amastasia is no more. So as that happens, all that can be heard throughout the room here and throughout the cavern is just sort of a hiss as you guys slowly see shadows leak out from the doors in front of all of you. So with that, we move on to the rest of the group with what you decide to do here.
Wait, did you just think shadows are leaking out of the door?
Yes.
I don't think he kicked the door back into his face.
Oops,
Maybe
wrong
we
one.
should have checked on him.
Yeah. Rahun, open the doors forcibly, please.
You got it.
Open the door.
Let's see. Strength is plus. What is my strength?
It should be 20 now. It should be +5.
Yeah, +5. Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who there, bitch?
Okay. So, as you come up to the door and kind of pull, because they open towards you guys, as you come and pull the door open, the shadows that are kind of leaking out just sort of fade and fall to the floor and just kind of dissipate in them. But as you pull the door open without even looking in, you can see sort of some rubble and some stone from the thunder wave from before. But in the middle, all you can see is Theron's elven body in his armor still, currently on his knees, almost like his body's kind of on his knees and like leaning backward. And all you can see is his face and his body have become shriveled and gray as they've seemed to just be kind of sucked inward as his body just sits there in his armor.
Oh.
Oh my lord! Therein!
Rahun looks back at Smolder. We're going to need a lot of magic to fix this.
I don't know if I can revive this.
He's dead.
I can't tell if she's crying or laughing, because it sounds like she's crying, but...
I think she's laughing at what I said. I think she's laughing at what I said.
So what are you guys doing?
He turned into a fucking raisin.
I can't tell! Still!
Oh, Raiden.
Oh boy. Okay, so what's going on? What are we doing?
Do we have anything to revive people?
She also said she was gonna cry earlier whenever he started getting into this fight, so...
Okay, now she's dying.
Yeah.
I need more alcohol.
Glad my last dying wish was being drunk by more fucking alcohol.
Oh my god.
That Wraith did kind of drink you like a martini, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Do we want to go? Do we want
Too
to go into
soon,
this room?
Sig, honestly. Jesus
Whatever
Christ.
killed him is probably still around.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Okay. I need to calm down. Okay. I need to walk in that fucking room.
I'm gonna
My
mute myself
bitch.
again so I don't interrupt.
Rune's gonna move over here.
Okay. Okay. Stop crying.
I don't know if this spell's actually gonna work.
Okay. Wait, before you do, I'm gonna take his rapier.
You already have two! Where are you gonna put the third?
Let me
On
at least
him.
Let me try to res him before you fucking
On him.
start looting his poor body.
I wasn't going to
I
wait.
just realized
either.
I was muted.
I was about
Oh.
to start looking through his stuff
Ready.
as well.
I'm just gonna
I-
replace it with mine.
I'm gonna have to try to res him.
Try and
Smolder-
res him. Come on.
Smolder, what are you doing?
I don't know if it'll work.
Um,
His soul was stolen.
I'm just gonna stand in
Oh
here.
my god.
Like,
Okay.
huh,
I can't stop crying.
that's the
I'm
thing.
Chris.
Oh boy. Yes?
I'm gonna try Revivify.
What?
I have a spell to resurrect people.
Since when? Oh shit, I missed this.
I've had this for ages. But the problem is I can do it once. Because it takes 300 gold worth of diamonds, which we stole off the Dragon Priests.
Was it 300 gold worth though?
Yes.
It's money.
That's why I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, because his soul was stolen and the entity still has his soul.
I need to do an honest check on this myself.
Like, this falls under a very weird category. Because usually when a creature dies, I can pull their soul back as long as there's a body and their soul goes to the ethereal plane. This creature stole it. I've played D&D for 10 years and this has never come up before.
Oh my god.
You're
I
fucking welcome.
I can't stop crying.
I actually need to look at the player's handbook. There needs to be some sort of fucking...
While you do that, Therein, what armor were you wearing?
Copy.
Too soon! You guys are such assholes!
I am neutral evil!
He
I
died
don't
30
care in this
seconds
situation.
ago!
I'm
30
just
seconds
neutral.
ago means it's not cold.
Coffee. You want to know I'm wearing leather armor.
Coffee, you
Yeah.
can't wear
Okay.
armor.
Here,
It's gonna look like a
Yeah,
thong
coffee.
on you, Coffee.
Oh no.
hold on. Signum, hold on. Here, come in here for a second. 1 second. 1 second,
I
guys.
just...
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so we need to make a decision here, because this is the exact text from Life Drain at the very end. I don't know if it's possible. Because since he reduced him to 0 and he failed the con save, that is a permanent... that set his hit point maximum at 0. So I don't think you can even revive him to 1 hit point.
Oh no. Let me look up the exact ruling on
Because I tried to look up if a creature is killed by life drain, can he be resurrected? Because this says his hit maximum becomes 0, or if he were to survive this fight and it became like 20 per se, it would survive. It would last until he finishes a long rest.
a long rest, yeah.
But that's the problem. At this point, his point maximum would be 0.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like this, as I said, this has never happened before. This is
Because in my personal opinion, I would unfortunately say no, just because it says it makes his hit point maximum what he stops at. So since he was reduced to 0, his maximum HP is now 0.
yeah. I mean, you honestly have the final say in this, being the GM, but like
That's my problem.
272 resurrection. You touch a creature that has been dead for no longer than
Your
Okay,
Revivify is no longer than a minute. But if you restore him to 1 HP, my problem is that his maximum right now is 0.
Yeah. Let me check resurrection.
You
'Cause
and me are...
this Revivify is a very different one. It's a short-term spell. I'm checking if resurrection actually would work.
that one maybe. But, I mean, you and
If
me...
this
The reason I'm
freeze-
talking to you is
Oh,
because...
no.
Huh?
You can't. The third line in resurrection, if you touch a dead creature that has been dead for no longer than a century, that didn't die of old age and that is undead, if the soul is free and willing, the target returns to life with all of its hit points. That's resurrection. His soul was stolen by a creature.
Yeah. Because he
So
said his
unless
life
we-
was forfeit to the
we-
Wraith.
We have to kill the Wraith in under a minute to
Mhm.
get him back, or kill the
Well-
Wraith and go find a resurrection.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, the thing is, the problem with this is it's not like us. We've been screwed by the text.
Yeah.
So
the text is kind of rule law on this one.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
But like, if your soul gets stuck into a soul stone or something, you're shit out of luck too.
Well,
It falls into the same. Yeah.
okay.
Fuck. This
All right.
is gonna be a story to my buddies.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's join back in.
Let's go try that. Yeah. Well,
It's like his
There ain't no
finger breaks
tradition
off.
in this situation.
Okay, what's
All
the
right.
sentencing?
we're
Okay.
back.
So the main
After
problem.
consulting 2 books.
Consulting 2 books, 2 separate abilities. The main problem, even with resurrection, it says the spirit has to be free and willing. Problem pertains. The last 2 lines of life drain state, if the target creature is reduced to 0 hit points, that creature dies. The whole kicker of life drain, though, is that when you fail the Constitution saving throw, whatever damage you take from the dice, that reduces your health to that maximum that you have left. So, like, if he was at 23 and he took 11 damage, his max health would be 12 from now on. But since he was reduced to 0
Since
and
he
failed
took
to save,
25 damage. If we brought him back, he would come back with 8 health.
not even that. Yeah, not even that. If he were to be revived right now through Revivify, it wouldn't work because his maximum hit points, as stated right now, is 0. So, even if he were to be resurrected, he can't even have a hit point.
Yeah.
Well, while you were gone, we switched rapiers. The rapiers the
We're
dragon
talking
rapiers
about
now on
back,
Rockie.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, I'm
By
taking
the
his
way-
body back.
Yeah, but by the way the rules are written, his constitution is 0.
So,
can't-
however,
Never-
with you guys
never
coming
seen this
in
happen.
to now take his things, as you all have come in here to do so,
Does he have
Smolder's...
anything? I'm going to take the health potions. I need the health.
Okay, we need to put his body in a wheelbarrow or something because we may be able to find that wraith.
So what we're gonna do is
Tyson-
after you
Tyson
scavenge
said-
all of the shit off of him, I'm going to take
Question.
care of the body.
If they
Smolder?
kill a Wraith, would that set the soul free?
Yes, but
Yes.
even then, they would have to use Resurrection, not Revivify, because it says you come back with 1 HP with Revivify. Right now, your max is 0, so I would allow Resurrection because it restores you to quote-unquote full, which I would allow go back to 23.
I now have 5 health potions.
But with 1 hit point,
Well, if
Who
they
has a bag
go
of
and
holding?
find
Rahun
the
does.
Scroll of Resurrection, that would be
the bag
awesome.
of holding
Mhm.
is on. I'm taking that.
oh, it was on Therein? Oh, shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Smolder, are you actually coming inside now?
Yeah, I'm in there. Real quick, could you
Yeah.
add the chest plate and the dagger or the rapier to Rocky?
Yeah, because apparently I don't know how to do shit.
After you're done scavenging his body like vultures, I'm gonna take those bed sheets over there, wrap him up, and go ahead and put him in a corner. After that, we leave this room, we barricade the door, and
Don't
if
fucking
we
dare
come
put
back
baby
out,
in the corner.
we're gonna
1 second.
I'm
One
gonna
thing
come
at a time. Breastplate and
Hold
rapier.
on.
I got this.
Grandfather.
There, they're both added to Rocky's
Oh
inventory.
no, Rahun, what are you doing?
No. Get, stop. Stop there. No more. No. I know what your plan is and no. Because that's
I
gonna
want ice
ruin
cream.
the whole other piece of the plan, you fucking idiot. No. Yes.
Wait.
I wasn't about to light the room on fire. Don't
Oh
worry.
my god.
What?
Oh, we need to start a fire? I can help with that.
Yes.
What?
I want ice cream.
Okay, anyway, so I was gonna try and start this before you guys kept moving, but I guess it's too late now. So as Smolder kind of comes in to obviously assess the damage himself.
Hold on. Rocky,
What?
go into your equipment and put on the breastplate and the rapier.
Okay.
Okay. And as Smolder is coming in to everything, once again, as soon as he gets his full 2 strides into the doors come swinging through again and just closing and thumping and latching behind him.
The pain I have suffered, foolish mortals.
And as this happens, behind, actually, where would I? Yeah, I'll say sort of at the end of the room, essentially where he started out to begin with. Once again, he begins to raise from the floor here and begins, of course, the same monologue before again, with looking at all of you and looks into all of your kind of looks into your area. I'm losing it today. And once again speaks out to recite once again.
Your presence is offensive to me. Your lives are forfeit. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder.
If you're talking about the souls, you can keep those. We're just getting some things off this body, and we're going to leave.
Bye.
Is anybody else doing anything?
I forfeit bye.
Of course you do.
I'm going to tell you, you really don't want to fight.
Okay, and as Rahun tries to reason with him there,
Before it happens, I cut myself.
it's okay. So as Rahun begins once again here to speak with it, before he can even finish, it lunges at him one more time as well. So I'm actually gonna have to restart the initiative. So I'll roll his. Not really any better than last time. So actually, close. He rolled a 4. Anyway.
Now something I have advantage in. Let's roll 2 d20s and see which one's higher.
So
Double ones.
I would have laughed so hard. So 16.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Are we all rolling?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it.
You're all in the room. Also, if you just want to tell him you forfeit, you're forfeiting your soul, aka your entire character.
Never mind.
I don't know if you see what happened to the boy in the middle of the room. Just saying.
Don't tell me that. I'm gonna cry again.
By
I
the
mean-
way, has his health
Look at the
recovered
boy
from
in
the
the
last
middle of
fight,
the
or is he
room.
still at the health he was?
He's not.
Life-
Yeah.
Yes, though.
Unless you want me to read. Okay.
No.
No. Nope.
All right. No, it's too late now. All right. All right. Tyson's at a.
Why would you redo it?
Don't.
It's close fights back to back. Let's just say he's at the same health. So what he got reduced to is his current
He
health.
hasn't had his long rest.
Signum, you're the one who said no.
He
It's
even
life
hasn't even
drain.
had a short rest.
Signum is the one who said it's life drain. By the way, not me. Okay, wait. So Rocky though gets a plus what now to hers? Like 8?
Something stupid like that, yeah.
Fuck it. All right. So we got 3 at 13
Oh,
actually.
+5.
Oh, plus 5. Okay. So never mind.
Wait, that doesn't. Right.
I mean, it seems alright. It's something ridiculous, but anyway, of course, first in the roll turns is going to be Smolder for the natural 20 on initiative.
Check your Discord.
Yes.
Yes.
Smolder,
Yes.
hit this there feller.
Okay. I'm gonna use, since I already cut myself.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a blood curse and mark him. Since I can do that now, even though he doesn't have blood.
Found something that said even if hit point max is 0, you can still res, but they start making death saving throws instantly. Okay. All right.
So you'll
Alright,
be
so-
infinitely making death saving throws will revive you with Revivify.
Well, still 3 fails it constitute death without resurrection. Well, a resurrection, never mind. With resurrection, it doesn't matter as long as the soul's free. But
And he's now surrounded.
he is indeed.
So first roll is going to be at 22, and second roll is going to be.
You're rolling a lot of dice.
Whoa!
13. That was super close to a natural 20.
First one hit. Well, actually, both hit.
Both hit? Okay,
Yes.
cool. So my sword is also doing radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay. So we got. So we got a 12 with. So, wait, so 17 with 5 radiant. And 12 and 4 of it is radiant.
Okay. So with these, as they come slashing through, the blade itself doesn't seem to do much damage with cutting through the shadowy figure, but the radiant damage still seems to have its full glow coming through him, and he just kind of seems to notice it a bit more than the actual slashing itself, kind of looking down at it and seeing it glow from him as he kind of puts more of his shadowy mass in front of his face as the light shines, and he looks over and just kind of stares you down and just kind of looks and says,
You aren't the Holy One.
Oh,
I make a kissy face at him.
okay.
he wants your ass, Tyson.
Kissy face. Oh my god.
So after Smolder is going to be Rahun.
Before Rahun attacks, he looks over at Naram and Tyson. Tyson, smite it. Naram, hit it with that new glowy mace thing. I'm going to frenzy now.
Oh lord.
Let us play!
First
Okay,
one's
so
a hit.
first hit's 23.
Yep.
Oh.
Might want to roll these separate.
Oh.
Second hit is 25.
Jesus.
Second one hits.
Third one is 19.
Third one hits.
And fourth one is 22.
All 4 do hit. Roll the damage kind of slow for me.
Damn.
First hit. 15.
Okay.
Second hit. 16.
It's a good thing my big buddy's avenging my death.
Third hit. That is cant as fuck.
Canted as hell. Yeah, roll again.
14. Better. Fourth
Oh,
hit.
no.
14. Consistency.
I was
Okay.
kind of hoping you would do 15, 16, 17, 18.
I
So,
was 2.
so as these slashes do come through it, he once again it seems like Rahun is just kind of cleaving huge chunks of these shadows away until about the third hit. One of it kind of clings through him a bit more than the other slashes, and he kind of turns back towards Rahun and just looks down at the axe and looks back up at Rahun and goes,
The Berserker. God.
What's happened?
He knows what the fuck Rahun has.
Kill this then, fella, before it's his turn.
Country. I like coffee's becoming more and more country. Kill this yonder fella.
all right.
Kill this fella right here. He know what I can do.
In terms
Kill
of
this fella.
distance, Naram will be first. Or not Naram, Tyson will be first, sorry. Fuck.
Stroke.
Two-handed and smite.
Even though he does have he takes his second longsword out and puts it into normal cross mode and goes, I am a servant of a god. An instrument of divine punishment on earth. I am called upon to cut away at the flesh of impotence and remove from the earth all who would defy God.
Okay, Batman, calm down.
Not even.
And use a two-handed attack and divine smite this bitch.
You have to hit first. That is a miss.
Damn.
You have advantage.
She's got.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
and I
that's
also have 2 hits. Hold on a second. First hit.
Well, that is
Damn it.
definitely a miss for the first hit, so roll again.
Swing it now for your second swing.
I
'Cause
did my
he's-
second swing. The
No,
10
no,
was
no,
the
no,
first
no, no,
thing.
no, no, no.
Advantage.
You don't want me to count that. You have advantage. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I add.
It's actually a plus.
What is it? What is the plus?
I don't think it
She's
is.
a +5.
Yeah, it's either 5 or 6.
Let me see.
8.
It's
when you get a chance,
proficiency plus the
say.
strength
Yeah,
modifier
Either +8.
Oh,
plus 8.
then
Yeah. So the first one.
first
hits.
one does hit.
Okay, second swing.
Let's see.
And check your discard.
15.
I saw.
One more d20.
Roll,
again.
see if you maximize
See
it.
if you maximize, yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So both of them do
Both
hit.
hit.
And
First
if
one
you're
is gonna
using
smite.
Divine Smite, then you need to take a spell slot out and you deal 2d8 extra radiant, so you need to roll 2d10 plus 5, well, 2d10 plus 10, and then the 2d8, so
What,
so
+10?
13. Yeah, because it's 2, like, she gets 2 attacks per action, so it's 2 swings.
Oh.
And
Okay,
then the
so-
d8s are the radiant damage.
Yeah, so that, and then
I was about to say.
Okay.
If you got a sword, you should be hitting that hard.
so with that, as the attacks do come through and the radiant damage kind of blasts out from the side of the creature, the wraith just kind of turns, and with his glowing eyes looks over towards Tyson and just slowly seems to take more of an interest towards Tyson after the slashes. And Tyson, you instantly feel a sickening feeling as the wraith kind of almost stands more straight up towards you and looks and goes,
Oathbreaker.
Oh,
You that your gods lie to you. It's all around you. They know it. You're no paladin.
Okay, so
All kinds of crazy shit going on tonight.
right.
This is now a party.
1 second. Do.
Your presence is offensive to me.
Well,
Your life
Your presence better have a gift receipt.
Would a wraith count as undead?
Yes, he is a medium undead.
what time is
Signum,
pissing yourself.
Yeah.
you know what to do.
Yeah, except I kind of used that ability already.
You do not have enough. You cannot use it again. Shit.
Once for long rest.
Fuck.
You got
Okay,
other things.
so next is Naram.
All right, hit this damn fella.
Hit this damn
You
fella.
fat minky macior.
you didn't answer my question, Sig. I'm scared.
What question?
I asked.
But something on who's
Told
next
you
for the
check your
juice box.
Discord.
There's no question. Oh, no.
Boy.
I'll tell you in a minute, honey.
It's good to know. Thank you, Sale.
I heard sail. What?
Well, there's a person in my chat named Celandro, so he's the one who told me. Well, no, actually, it was Rec. Sorry. Thank you, Rec, for finding that. Sorry.
So what you're saying?
Well,
is
you're
you
both here,
got
so.
wrecked.
Well,
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
okay. Dex of 14, right? Or is it higher
15.
now? 15 now? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was like a point or
It's
two higher.
creeping up there.
Oh, that is a 2, so that is a fail.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is it again?
Flame hits.
Wow. I see
Is
how
it
it's
just
gone.
is it just fire damage or is it like
It's radiant damage.
okay?
Pure.
13 radiant.
Good. Ooh, almost max. Almost.
Yep.
Where is it? Why am I having a hard time finding
And like
this?
that, the wraith was
There it is.
yeeted into the afterlife.
Definitely is radiant damage. Okay, so 14. Okay, so as the burst comes through once again, with the radiant damage, he kind of takes aback by the light once more, and he looks over and sees that you carry the mace now, and he kind of looks up towards you, and even this time without anyone else being able to hear it, he specifically speaks to you with psionic abilities as well, and goes,
So you're the one who wields Lightbringer.
okay. So, now, next would be Rockie. Sarang's up.
Oh man. Oh man. You're not helping,
Hey.
sir.
See if the Dragon Slayer works on him.
I mean, yeah.
Good.
He's not a dragon, but
Poke him with the pokey sticks.
It is a magical pokey stick. It is a rapier, so it is a pokey stick.
It's like you never answered my
Hey,
question.
get him with
Fuck
pokey
you.
sticks, sweetie.
Hit him!
Hit him with the pokey sticks.
Yeah,
Fine.
hit him.
Hit him wicked hard.
I will kick your dead body.
Try it. You
Jesus.
won't.
Don't mangle his body even more, because
Okay,
resurrection does not
you're
return any
dead.
lost limbs or anything.
Well, he's asking for it, okay?
He's dead! You can't hear him.
So
He's looking at me funny!
if we were to kick him hard enough to lift him off the floor, would that be raising the dead?
I fucking... Also, I also forgot with what I was doing, because I'm trying to move ahead too fast. Tyson...
Do I need to move closer?
Yes. Huh?
Yes, your range is 5 feet.
Okay.
Tyson, from what he was doing earlier, I got ahead of myself. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Do I need to get closer or nose up?
Yes, we do. You need to be up
Yes.
melee range.
That is a fail. So Tyson, after he has Huh? What?
7.
Oh, what the fuck? When has Tyson had all of this shit
From what?
for a wisdom?
She's a paladin, dude.
I mean,
Fucking hell.
Yeah, paladins have wisdom. Wisdom is charisma.
Shit.
That's their things.
Okay, never mind. You save. Fucking hell. People. Well, it's the thing of like, I've never gotten these numbers. I just get the dice, and I'm like, eh. Anyway,
You gotta add the numbers. You gotta add the modifiers.
it's not my character. I have to keep track of 6 of you fucks.
It would be very, very helpful if you add your modifier into your roll.
that's
So-
why I always check mine before I make a roll.
So,
I just know my character.
Rocky, what are you doing here?
I guess I'm gonna go slice this dude with my new rapier.
Okay.
Hit him with the pokey stick.
Roll to hit. Since you get 2.
Hey, Chris.
Actually, you get 1.
Check your DM real quick,
2.
Chris.
She has two.
I have.
Roll.
She has 1. Well, she's dual wielding. That's right.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't update her actions, which is what's annoying the fuck out of me.
Damn it.
Yeah. That's 16, sweetheart.
So yes,
You
that
also
first one
have
does hit.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That is a 16, sweetheart. Roll your other attack.
Oh, okay, this actually looks like it's from the thing. It says
Alright, one more.
that just means they'll revive with 0 HP and therefore
more.
will be unconscious and
2
make
attacks with
starting
advantage. It means you get 2 rolls per attack.
for a penalty because they were raised from the dead. Oh
So both-
There we go.
shit!
Third one hits.
Wait, what now?
Second one, there's only 2 attacks. So
The first one was an 8. The second one was a 16.
The first one's a 16 total. The second one is in the 20 range.
Oh. So we got a 16 and a 24.
She's a dex character.
Chris.
Prius.
what?
Did she hit?
Yeah, I said both hit already.
Okay.
Okay, roll for damage.
Well, sweetie, the first one is now modified. It's going to be 1d8 plus 5 plus an extra d6 because it's a sneak attack. Just roll a 1d8. So,
Maximized.
wow. That's going to be 13 and then another d6. So it's 17 off the first one. And then a d8 for the second attack, sweetheart.
Oh,
So
So
what,
is
19
it-
total?
yes.
19 total.
Yeah, 19 total damage.
Okay. So as the slashes come through and just kind of wisp away at him once more, he just kind of turns his gaze slightly over to her with his glowing eyes again, and looks over and speaks to her, just saying,
You are not as special as that blade.
Wait, my breastplate? You staring at my tits, bro?
Blade, goof.
he said, "You are not as special as the blade."
Well, half the time these fucking voices Chris uses, I can't understand them.
Okay. Alright, so the next in the order comes finally to the Wraith.
Can I
So,
back up now? Or no?
no. So, alright, so I need to get back in here.
I mean,
Had to look
technically
at-
she could have. She could use it. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. I was gonna say, I gotta look up something real quick.
Well, ignore your initiative rolls.
Basically.
Ugh. There we go. Okay. All right. So with his first kind of look around here, he's going to this time look over at he's gonna look over at Naram, and Naram, I'm gonna need you to roll that con save or wisdom save. Sorry.
Night.
Looking at the wrong thing.
that be a 15?
So you do save. Right?
Under his breath.
So close, but it's okay. So you do save with that.
I'm a priest. Wisdom is
I
my
know.
modifier.
I don't have a lot to work with. I'm sorry. Do you want me to add more on my own?
Guys, real quick, you're kind of poppy.
Me?
I'm Poppy.
Just a touch.
I am, or who else? Who?
Yeah, you're popping
You
a little
are.
bit.
Yeah.
It's a recent development.
Let me try this. How about now?
It's not good.
That's better.
Okay.
You're better.
It was just, I think it was the voice thing messing up.
Probably. Coffee's over there having a stroke.
A little bit.
Alright, so let's see. Okay, so with that, he'll move over, of course, looking towards Rahun, and he's going to try his attacks here, so... Oh, roll 20 is lagging. That one, first one is a miss with a 10. Second one is a 16, so those do
That
both.
has 16 armor.
Okay. Does that count as a hit, right? Since it's
Uh-huh.
the armor class?
met.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so. Alright. Here we go. I have so many tabs open while I'm trying to look around. Okay.
I know that feeling.
Oh. So that is 29 points of necrotic damage for the
I'm
touch.
going to use stone endurance for that one. That is bullshit.
Okay, so half that, right?
1d12 plus 4.
Roll it. You better hope you maximize.
Oh.
It's a 9,
It's still,
so
it's still taking off
so
a huge
20.
chunk.
I
So,
know, but
20
like, I saw
points.
that 10.
So you take 20 points of necrotic damage, and you need to first make the DC the Constitution saving throw, and then your Wisdom throw.
So I take 20 points of damage, and then I need to do a Constitution.
Yes, first.
If you fail it, that's when your maximum health goes down. Uh-oh.
What is that? Oh, +4. You failed. So
Uh-oh.
what's your HP right now? After that 20,
42.
your max HP is now 42.
Damn it.
Until we take a rest.
Long rest is the only thing that can get rid of it. So now you need to make the wisdom, or is it a wisdom saving throw for the berserker?
It is a wisdom.
What is your max health, not your damaged health?
My maximum health is 89.
Okay, so now it's 69.
Okay, so.
Hey, never take a rest again.
Hey!
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, the Signum is right. My bad.
I was gonna say, he's not losing 40 health.
Right. But yeah, that
Okay, now the
26
wisdom
that
saving
Therein
throw.
did take.
God.
Oh, no.
God.
Please.
This is where it's gonna hurt. Oh
Whoa!
Does anyone else think that's cocked? I think that's cocked.
no! Sadly, no.
You know what? Here, I'll allow a roll again.
What just happened?
What?
I'll
Coffee
allow
gotta
it.
Save. Coffee gotta save.
Not any better.
I am now berserk. I am now berserk in a locked room.
And now
That
the
bomb right there ain't locked. I'm gonna fucking blow us all up. I have
As-
a bomb in my inventory.
as
So
it
now
looks
I
over,
am enraged and frenzied at all times.
as he looks over, as the wraith realizes, he just slowly backs up, and his form just kind of slowly starts to fade, and he looks over and goes,
Peace, motherfuckers.
Good luck.
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
as he fades away. So that okay, so he is now faded into the floor. So
Guess
Smolder
who's
is
closest to
first.
coffee?
Well, Smolder is first at the top of the round.
What am I
Yes,
gonna do?
but he was looking straight at the wraith, so now that the wraith has vanished and he's enraged, He's looking straight across
Thank
the
God
Smolder.
coffee's not going fast.
Can I move back now?
No, because
What's
coffee's
that
an enemy
gonna do?
combatant.
I have now become the enemy.
God
Can we
damn.
blind him?
Yes.
Yes?
You guys have to stand perfectly still in this room at that point.
Okay, can I use invisibility on myself?
Baby, use
Not
darkness.
yet. It's not your turn.
You
Ooh,
go after
yes.
me. You go after me.
She's in like the high 20s, dude.
It
wait.
goes Smolder and then me.
Oh no. Oh no no. Chris, I hope you have that written down.
What?
I hope you have initiative written down.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Just remembered, I forgot to do something. There we go.
If you point and choose is on an object you are holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried,
So,
the darkness
Smolder, what do you do?
Am I not getting a response from you?
covering the source of
All right.
objects such as a bowl or helmet.
I think he DM'd you, Chris.
No, I know.
No, I saw
So
him
you-
typing, but he stopped.
It puts a sphere around us. It will literally blind everybody.
Oh God, I don't have anything I can do.
Your guys' choices right now are knock me down or blind me. Because I have blind rage. I can't be charmed or feared.
Yeah.
And surprise attacks don't work on me anymore.
Rahun, you're an asshole.
You guys have become trapped in a room with the,
God,
the bringer of death.
asshole.
Oh, I, should
I have an idea. I have an idea.
What's your
Okay.
idea?
It's a horrible idea. I don't think I'm gonna do the idea.
What? It's
Type your
okay.
message out to me. What idea do you have?
No, I was gonna pick you up.
Oh. Just pick me up and throw me into the room?
I say unless
Pull him into the closet, yeah.
unless you're gonna bam bam his ass, you better hope to God he doesn't hit you.
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam!
I'm going to pass on my turn.
You gonna hold an action?
Oh wait, actually no.
I was about to say, holding your action means you get attacked. Well, assaulted.
Oh, it's attacked. Fuck.
Wait a minute, I have to tick one of my rages because when I go berserk, it ticks a rage.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So you might want to
I'm
ready.
sorry, buddy.
He's surrounded. Doesn't that mean?
I'm
He is.
activating the dragon tongue sword.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, bud.
First one misses, second one hit.
I have advantage.
I know, so the first hit hits. Oh god, I'm going down. I'm going down.
All right, let's do this. So that is 19 damage for the first hit. And 22 damage for the second hit.
Okay. So as Shiren slowly
I am
walks
now
up,
on 1 health.
wait. So as no, wait. So as Shiren comes up and draws his blade, as everyone sees it just glow with flame, as Shiren goes to strike at Rahun here, just before the blade actually connects over Rahun's shoulder, it seems almost as if Smolder stops and freezes in place.
Oh no!
No, wait. As that happens, Rahun, all you can feel is almost like claws onto your head, just on the top of your head, almost like it's clamping you by both your temples. And all you hear in your head as this happens is this.
Come back to us.
As you hear that, you, with seeing Smolder about to strike you, all of a sudden, you just relax and kind of step back and kind of drop the... You don't drop the axe, but you kind of drop your stance to where the great axe hits the floor. And as that finally happens, what eventually happens is between the space between Smolder's blade and Rahun's head here is filled in as the creature from before fades into the space from his invisibility, and you all can see the Nothic between the blade and Rahun, holding Rahun by his head, before he just kind of looks over and disappears again with his invisibility.
Oh, shit!
Okay, so I have to put my health back. So the first one was 819, and what was the second hit?
I don't know.
Oh,
the second hit
Nothic is
was-
back. Yes.
22.
There we go. Back up to 42 health. Thank you.
Okay, so as that happens and he disappears, after that, the whole room starts to kind of shake as all of a sudden a voice cries out, of course, and all you hear is... As the wraith does form itself again, but this time behind you guys here by Theron's body. And with this, his eyes are glowing even brighter this time, and he looks around as he says,
You were with us. Fine, then. You shall fall with them.
okay. So, with that occurring there, so with that being Smolders, the next in the order would be Rahun now.
Ooh, this is going to be fun, because I am still enraged.
Make him back!
Hi, buddy. Time to play again.
Just like kind of.
Hit.
First hit. Do I still have advantage technically?
Want to give him?
You're not. You have to
No.
move one more space up.
Yeah, I would say no at this point. Who moved Theron's body?
I don't
There.
know.
Oh! I saw that!
Oh, that 20 almost gave it. It almost gave it to me.
That second one is a miss.
Third hit.
Miss.
Ooh.
Oh no. Coffee is getting too close to natural ones.
I know. Third, fourth hit. Better.
So 2 hits.
So much better.
Wait. Hold on.
Can I get weapon?
But I
Can I-
still hit like a Mack truck.
Is
Do you
And
now?
I rolled one.
Does Naram help with advantage on this?
No,
There we go.
you have to be on opposite sides of the actual enemy.
Okay.
So that is 24 damage in total.
Okay.
Not bad for 2 hits.
Not at all for 2 hits.
Okay. So, with that, as Rahun comes to swing, as the first swing kind of cleaves through a little bit more, kind of hitting some resistance, with his second swing, before it actually seems to connect, all of a sudden Rahun's axe just glows as bright as it can, almost as bright as the Lightbringer can. And as this second hit kind of cleaves through the spirit, Rahun can kind of feel the tension as it kind of collides with this area just before he can reach up. So Rahun, just to see if this can follow through, roll a strength check.
Roll a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, that's deep. That's +5.
Yeah.
Ooh, strength check. Come on, baby.
So with that, as you come upward you come cleaving up and through, and as you keep coming and coming here, the blade seems to glow brighter, and all the Wraith does is kind of look up, and he just kind of looks more towards the ground, and he goes,
You will pay for your treachery.
and after he says that, Rahun's glowing great axe comes cleaving straight through the crown of the Wraith, and as it comes cleaving up and through in half, the two pieces fall to the ground as the kind of darkness in the room and the shadows that are all around fade away and just kind of fade into the cracks of the cobblestone around them. So, that
Rahun
ends
looks
the
at
fight
Berserk.
with the...
Why haven't you never done that before?
And as you say that, one second, I gotta find the music again. Okay, so, as you say that, the voice comes through once again for you, and all you hear is...
It wasn't the axe.
Oh. Well, thank
It
you.
was your will of friendship.
The will of friendship didn't really help.
My
Therein.
friends are my power.
God.
No, if you excuse me, it's a good thing I took those potions off there. I need to heal.
Amen. So we can now freely move about. Please say yes.
Yeah.
You are free to move about the cabin.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna check
ahead.
in here and see if I see anything. Bloop.
I'm gonna go ahead and properly.
Hey, 9
take
health
care of
back on the first potion. Hell yeah.
it.
Hey.
Go ahead and touch up on you after you're done taking your initial health potions.
Well, I have to make sure. You remember, I'm stuck at 69 health until I take a long rest. That's already 51 health, so if I maximize this next potion, I don't need any healing.
We take a long rest. Oh no. Tyson's
well,
gonna go.
In a dungeon, no, not necessarily. You can take short rests.
Short rest, you can burn hit die to get some health back. It's mostly just good for getting spells back.
I'll use the third one, just to get my maximum, my amount of health. And that works. 7.
To be considered a short
Okay,
rest.
I'm 5 health below my max currently, since I'm currently...
Coffee, you said
Short
you're...
rest is
Or not Coffee, Shiren, you said you're investigating that room, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, as you go in there, there is a scorched chest in the room that you can see as you kind of go in there, so are you going towards it?
Sure. I'm gonna make sure there's no traps, though.
Okay.
Mimic!
While Smolder does that, I'm gonna pick Theron's body up and just put it on this bed.
Okay, so
You know
as
what?
you come up to look at it, as you get to the chest, and nothing seems kind of out of the ordinary. It seems to be stored in here for
You deal with
kind
that,
of a
Tyson. I'm
reason.
gonna go check on Smolder.
As he as you kind of go to try and open it up, it is unlocked, and as you open it up, it's filled here with who's the bank again for the group?
I am.
Okay, do you have a notepad ready or no?
Oh boy, we have to get the notepad.
Okay, so it's filled with 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50 electrum pieces, 3 diamonds, and a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree.
Ooh, a pipe. Dibs.
Wood green.
Hey, Rahun, can I see the bag of holding real quick?
Yeah, Rahun twists it to the front of himself and opens it.
You
I
were
take out the pipe,
you
and
were.
then I...
Even though your ass
the
tried
chest
to
into
kill
it.
me once.
Ah, that is nice to have an entire chest of gold, and silver, and copper in my bag. Thank you.
A lot of copper.
Uh-huh.
A lot of copper.
Shit,
Please
everything.
do not smoke the hookah of death, potentially.
And do we have a hookah?
Fuck away from that chair.
Well, the person that would analyze this stuff is dead, so we kind of can't smoke it just yet.
Rocky,
Yeah,
you
does
do it
anyone
too.
else have a den
Yeah,
fire? Ooh,
I can do it.
Oh, Rocky does.
You could cast well, identify takes a spell slot, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just warn you in advance, it's not magical, it's just a wooden pipe.
Okay, so it's just a
Perfect.
Got it.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Identify for them.
Don't worry about it, sweetie. If it's not magical,
Yeah.
I know.
just save the slot.
Yeah, just save this spell slot.
It's just
Also-
it's just a pipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like casually poke it. It's nothing.
Where do we go now?
Well, I was gonna say, so since it's sitting here and we just finished that whole spiel, do we want to take our little, like, pee break in the middle here?
Break. Woo.
Pee break would be nice.
Okay, so we'll be back here once everyone kind of takes a second and grabs, food, water, whatever, and then we'll be back in just a bit.
Be right back, everybody.
So, yup, BRB. I'll play some music while we're waiting, and then move on from there. So let's go ahead and.
What a brave man. Even though your ass tried to kill me once. Every single thing you did for this.
I wish I had
Listen,
something
put
I'd
this-
smoke in this pipe.
Big ol' hand on Theron's chest. Let's hope that your grandfather can do something.
Let's see.
I take you home.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hmm?
I started typing and then it disappeared. There.
No, that's always fun.
Wooden pipe with
Filigree.
platinum. I don't know how to spell filigree.
Look it up. I have no idea either. 2, 1.
Google is my dictionary. Go.
It's 220.
I guess I spelled it correctly. I did. Look at that.
How'd you spell it?
F-I-L-I-G-R-E-E.
All right, so we will be back
that's how I spelled it.
in just a bit, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, get some music playing on my end, and then I will be back as well in just a moment, since we are taking our little break. So it only usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. No biggie. So I'll be back here in just a sec.
Wake up in a coupe. I'm the truth, ayy. Winners never lose. I'm that dude, ayy. When it comes to chicks, I'm bringing two, ayy. Hit it, then I quit. I chuck the deuce, ayy. She is not the ordinary type, yeah. Kick her out if she wanna spend the night,
Alright, I'm back. Alright. So back in Discord.
This character almost got killed by a friendly.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
I
recurring
have
theme.
returned. Who do we have here?
God damn it! I mean, welcome back.
Most of us are back.
Welcome
I'm
back,
eating dinner.
welcome back.
I'm literally standing here just pacing around my room for no inexplicable fucking reason.
Oh, baby, you're so cute.
You not stressed out at all?
Just random.
You are.
No, I'm fine. I mean, I'm 3 monsters deep, but
No, baby.
I gotta go to sleep right after this too. Yeah.
Same, because I get to wake up early to do training tomorrow for people. Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go! But I'll get off
I get to
earlier,
go
so
into
that
tomorrow and do
means
price
I'll have more
change.
time whenever I come back home. Might
Yeah.
stream
I
for a
don't
longer
work
time for the next 2
tomorrow.
days. Or, well, for Friday, not tomorrow, because it's Thursday.
When do
but
you get off work tomorrow, Sig?
12.
Okay.
Is Hellsing here? Or...
I'm here.
Oh, okay. So is
I'll probably
everyone
do
ready
some stream
to
tomorrow too, so yeah.
continue?
I think so.
Shiren, you
Is
ready?
Shiren here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
you ready
just-
to continue?
I got a message about the commission I'm doing or getting, so
Oh, okay. I know Coffee's eating, but are you ready to continue, Coffee?
You think it takes me both hands to eat?
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Anyway,
Coffee, I'm.
okay,
The joke I want to make right now.
hush.
I'm a multitasker.
Hush. Okay, so we'll actually switch over to this.
Boy, you don't need to be wet right now.
Got that.
Oh,
You put that bucket down.
Okay, so with this now, with the Wraith defeated and us finding what we needed to, and of course losing a party member after the majority of the campaign, what do you guys decide to do now?
Yeah, stuff everywhere. Shit.
there's nothing we can do but to move forward.
I
Alright.
entered the campaign as I left it. A fucking mess.
Did you just put him on the bed? You're not bringing him with us?
That's where I threw him.
Can't we can't take him with us? There'd be another party member down.
Yeeted him onto the bed in a crumpled heap.
After the fight, I literally just grabbed him from the center of the chest and just went yeet.
I put him correctly on bed as if he was.
He's upside down, one arm under his head, his head's cracked sideways,
He can't become any more dead.
tits down, ass up on the bed.
Are we trying to revive him or no?
No.
If
Can't
we
right now.
revive him, he'll be doing nothing but death saving throws until he dies.
No, I mean, he can still save and stabilize. Because, okay, here's the thing. Rex sent me the exact test. So it says, yes, you can revive a character whose hit point maximum is 0. This just means they'll revive with 0 HP and will therefore be unconscious and start making death saving throws immediately with a -4 penalty to the saving throws because they were raised from the dead. Since their hit point maximum is 0, they also can't regain any hit points. They'll die immediately if they take any damage, but they can stabilize at 0 HP. So,
So, even if we resurrect him, he's stuck in that room, basically.
essentially. For now.
Oh,
He'll
thanks for
be
letting me know, Kona.
unconscious, and we can just keep him in there.
I
Are you gonna stay?
Rahun looks around the room. There's a thing we can do to use for a funeral pyre.
Oh, I'm bringing his body back to his grandfather. Don't you dare touch him.
I did technically touch him to throw him on the
I
bed.
know you did, but that's the last time you're gonna touch him.
I'll put a
Fine,
cross
go
on
ahead.
him. Will that make you better?
We're gonna need a lot of salt and some liquid smoke. We're
So
making
we're-
mage jerky.
Where are we heading?
Okay, so doing a quick look at the map, looks like I was correct. Looks like this path connects, and it's just a crag corner.
That was it.
It
There
looks
were
like it.
stairs that.
Well, I did
ferried
also
down.
accidentally reveal this whole fucking triangle here, so.
Well, 90% of it's pointless. We knew about those areas anyway.
Yep.
The question is, Chris, is there anything? There's probably nothing important between these 2 points, is there? It's just probably tunnel.
I cannot reveal that information.
We find out.
Which means we're gonna actually have to go down there and fucking check.
Fine, I'll go check. Who wants to come with me?
Yeah, you're not
Um,
going alone. I'm going with you.
Remember what I said about not splitting the fucking party?
That's why I asked who's coming with me.
All of us.
Okay, wrap the small one in a blanket or something.
What?
The
Y'all can just
small
leave
one?
him in. I'm just gonna. Yeah, you go. I'll catch up.
Wait,
Most things shouldn't eat
what did I
him.
say? Hold shift to snap to grid, control Z to undo last point, right click or escape to complete. Oh, cool.
Hmm?
For the reveal area thing.
Oh, there's actually a on right command. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Fuck, I forgot to take those potions off of myself, didn't I? Yes,
Wrong,
I
you
used to.
coming?
Sorry, I'm reading.
We were about to Scooby-Doo the dungeon again? Listen, I'm not the one who makes the
Scooby-Doo.
decisions here.
Where are you?
I mean, we could technically start burning the dungeon. Oh,
It's,
I don't like
it's
the look of
rock.
that.
It's not going to spread.
Not with that attitude.
What do we
burning.
see?
Sorry, science definitely
Nothing.
rebukes what you just said. Okay, 3. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
take a
this
look, too, just
kind of
because
leans
that
in.
roll was abysmal.
Me too.
Alright,
God damn it! I don't see shit.
it's okay.
Apparently, I'm
Oh
the
my
only
god, why is it all the way over there? No! Stop. There we go.
Nope.
Okay, y'all need to stop rolling.
At least they're getting them out now.
Apparently.
Smolder, do you want to try to see what you see?
It's 1. I didn't see shit.
Perception.
Damn, I was really hoping for a 1.
It's okay. So with that, you guys can kind of look in here, and as you're starting to come in here, man, that's a room I have to flip a couple pages back for. Fucking hell.
Oh, that means we should have been.
Okay.
Finish that sentence.
We should have been here earlier if it's a few pages back.
Yeah. I'll be honest, you guys were just in area 14. This is area 8.
Surprise.
So as you guys come in here, there's a kind of very brief light source in the area, and it got a kind of a weird gaseous kind of form to it. So the light itself is almost like in the gas that's all throughout the this portion of the cave. So, and as you guys kind of get closer, you can see that this little pile here is just a huge pile of just fungus that's just kind of growing within the cave, since this is a very humid and kind of cut off area of the cave, and that's what seeming to be producing the light source, because it gets brighter more towards the fungus.
I think we'll be okay. He's a real fun guy.
I honestly don't want to go into the room with the glowing gas.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. For a gaping, festering apple.
Oh god. Shut up.
So what are we doing?
Rahun is kind of anxious about going into this room.
I'm just walking right the fuck in.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's right,
are
'cause
literally a crystal person.
You're not. He's not organic, so he doesn't have to care.
I don't breathe.
But the rest of
might
you
wanna
do.
wait back a minute.
Too
Rahun
late.
will stay
Too
here.
late. Nah, you fuckers better get back up there. Who was up there?
Great. Now
It
for
was
the
Rockie.
hallucination.
I saw that.
I'm gonna stay right here.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Behind the wall. I'm
I
chew on
ain't
some of my
see
life.
shit.
So as you guys walk in here and get closer within the gaseous kind of area of the cavern, with coming in here, this stuff is not
74
helpful.
mushroom
I
man.
needed to stop telling me to look at this thing, because this
I
is
don't
not
want mushroom men.
fucking
I love
helpful.
those.
Anyway, so
Welcome
as
to
you guys
section 8
walk
of
in
page
here,
54.
the fungus
Oh,
here.
stop talking mushrooms.
As you get closer to the kind of pile of fungus, they do start kind of spitting out more of this gas and spores into the air. And
Can I
for
burn
that, huh?
Can I burn it?
No, it's a moist area. I just said that.
Moist.
Burning hands.
Moist area.
So we gotta
Burning
dry it out
hand.
first. Perfect.
Water.
Real fast.
Fucking
Water
hell.
can burn if you light
Anyway,
it up.
so Smolder and Rockie, I saw that. You can't get away with that. as you guys came into the area, since you breathe, however Naram does not, you two are poisoned.
Perfect.
So you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Do we have any
Perfect.
I believe I do.
What are we
I'm
talking
gonna
about?
leave.
In my fucking inventory. Hold on, let me go check for
What
a
are we
minute.
talking about?
You've been
Anti-
poisoned.
Rockie.
Get out of that room. Get out of that room.
Okay.
Equipment.
What are you guys talking about? It's fine.
That's the one that doesn't have to breathe.
Yeah, I do have antitoxin in my inventory, but it's not like added to my shit. Use it though.
Are you in manage equipment again?
Yeah.
How do you manage equipment?
Manage equipment is how to add stuff to your equipment.
Yeah.
I was like, boop, and then I was like, oh wait, that's not what I'm supposed to do because I'm still stupid. Yeah, I was looking at manage equipment, and then I did it dumb.
It's okay. So no one does. However, poison only lasts for a minute. So I mean, like as long as you guys can keep moving, then you'll be fine. As long as you don't
Okay,
run
so
anything on the way.
this way is nothing but ass. No. Okay, we're going the other way around.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna look through here.
Therein found some stairs by the room where we fought that skull.
Let's stay together. Let's keep an eye on the Diamond Man to make sure that he doesn't explode.
Fuck, that's 14.
Yeah, I'll reveal a little bit more.
Just think of it as a really weird high. Good and uncomfortable at the same time.
I'll let you guys know when a minute is up.
Let's scooch over a couple more spots. Just trying to stay out of this shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 rolls. I'm gonna do perception just to see more of the room, make sure I'm not gonna get my face eaten. That's a 15.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a medicine roll on this fungus.
Okay.
Yep, I was right. That room is nothing but ass and connected to more ass.
Okay,
So
what
that
does
would be
medicine
a-
check necessarily constitute again?
Huh?
Nobody ever does a medicine check with me. What does it necessarily constitute that you're looking at? Just to find out kind of what it is, or
Just a general, herbalism on the plant. Or the-
oh, okay.
I believe
Okay,
Theron's
it's been a
had
minute.
couple
You
of-
guys are
hey,
now
what's
cured of
his name?
poison.
A couple of times.
Anyway,
Perfect.
as you kind of
Nerd,
look at
what's
it, this is a kind of common cave fungus. However, for its growth and its kind of conglomeration, it's not natural. Usually it's very sparse and it likes to kind of grow apart from each other, not necessarily in huge clumps like this. So you kind of get a sense, especially with the roll that you had, you kind of get a sense that this is being affected by kind of the cave, obviously, since you now know that this was housing magical, entities and weapons for so long, like hundreds of years, and this was specifically a storage place for magical items, that the amount of energy must be affecting the growth of these things, because they should never be growing in large patches like this.
Okay.
Burn it?
Usually,
No.
and the poisonous part comes from, that they're generally poisonous to eat, and will make you, sick, but since they're
These
growing
ones
in
are
such a
casting
large...
spores.
Yeah, since they're growing in such a large area and also all at once, and they're just kind of spitting these spores out now, that's where that main issue is coming from.
Then I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm going to take a few of the flasks I have empty,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna gather some up in flasks.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Hey, if it causes negative effects in combat, I might as well hurl these sons of bitches.
Yeah, and 1 minute in combat time is how long again? 10 rolls?
10
Or
rounds.
10 rounds? Yeah.
You hit somebody in the face with that shit, they ain't doing stuff for a while. Alright, since there's
How many
obviously
flasks
two
do
real...
you have on you?
You had a
I have
couple.
a bunch.
Go get some more off Theron's body.
Alright. How many flasks
Just a-
does Theron have on him?
Alright,
Most of
do
them
another
were healing
perception. I'm
potions.
just, at this point, I'm looking for anything in the room that looks semblance of usable.
Patrick. How many flasks does Theron have?
You can go on roll D&D, or
Ooh,
D&D Beyond,
flask
just check
of
his
what?
character, right?
How many
Just
flasks,
flasks.
does Theron have? Empty flasks.
Empty flasks. None.
None? Okay. Alright then.
Unless you count the potions of healing that it was taken
Let
from
me
me.
see
So.
if I have one.
No, Chris, I'm just checking out the rest
I
of the
don't
room.
think I have any.
No, I
like
have
flasks
an
as
oil.
in oil flasks. I have 2 of those.
No, empty, just normal.
No, I only
glass.
have an oil flask too.
Chris is
Ooh,
dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and take
Huh?
those 2 oil flasks from you, my love. Those are mine
Well,
now.
just say don't burn these. Yeah, I'm just gonna check out the rest of the room for anything usable and just get a lay of the area.
Let's see, equipment.
Considering this stuff really can't hurt me.
items. Oil flasks, oil flasks, oil flasks, oil flasks.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I got another.
gear, adventuring gear. They're common.
Oil flasks. I forgot all of this nifty stuff that I had. A dynamite stick. Ooh.
You said earlier that you had a bomb.
I do.
Concern. Oh, Chris, anyway, you gonna reveal the room for me?
Oh, I didn't know you moved up further. My bad.
Oil flasks, oil flasks. Oil.
But yeah, I said I was gonna do just a general look around. Yeah, I can leave that way. But it's just general look around for anything useful. I'm gonna return to the party.
Oh yeah, no, I want you to understand the thing for this room is literally just a story about Nesnar, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's
Okay.
like
Nesnyar.
it's like 4 sentences, and then that's it.
Alright, then I'm gonna move back then.
Okay, so
Okay.
we can go back to the staircase and continue on. And it would probably wrap around back around the top.
Maybe. We'll see.
Mhm.
I said
That was a
maybe.
very concerning reaction to
It's
finding out
possible.
someone has a dynamite stick. I would agree, Lily. By the way, what's up, Lily? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Okay, so I'm going to head to the staircase on the other side.
Ooh, oil flask.
All right. I'm going to jump up the cliffs on the way there.
I
Okay.
love this. Oil of Taggit, spelled Taggit.
Okay, so we're going into this area.
Yes.
Gonna
We're up
use
here,
some out of-
guys.
All right,
By the way, just to clarify, I have not sheathed my sword.
cool. Good to know.
Yeah, no.
All right, so as you come climbing up here, you see this kind of cliff come off here, and in this area you can immediately, more towards this, you can hear the sound of kind of gently moving water. You can hear it kind of washing up against the cliff that you're seeing here.
Time to roll perception. Yeet!
Hey, oh, can't. It's can't. I count that as canted to myself because for me it looks hella canted. But
Mine didn't even roll. Just gave me a
I'm gonna
seven.
roll a perception check too. Yeet! I don't see shit.
11!
all right, so as you guys all come in here to kind of look around, as the closer you get to this cliff here, you can hear the water kind of more. Now it sounds more like pounding up against the cliff here that you can hear. So with this area, there is a narrow ledge that overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into the chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that the cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern into the northeast.
That water makes me feel uneasy, I think.
Damn,
Should
and
we
we
go
still got
around?
so much of this shit to go. Oh my god.
Well, the only other way up there we know so far is through the trench,
Yeah, the 10-foot deep trench.
the sheer wall cliff trench.
I can jump up that.
You can. The rest of us can't.
I can jump up.
I'm 7 feet tall. That's a 3-foot drop, basically. For
Can
me.
I jump up? I mean, hello? Acrobatics?
I have special boots.
Sharon,
Might
I
be a
can do it
bitch,
without
but-
even.
I have Mage Hand that will pull all you fuckers back if you try to leave me.
Do we
I'm
just
gonna-
want to try to go around the edge and see what's in here, or do we want to go through that door on the other side of the room?
Well,
Okay, we're going around. I'm gonna hug the wall. I don't like cliffs.
as am I.
I'm gonna stay.
Hey,
at least
look,
one-
another path.
Oh, it could have curled up. What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. What?
Oh,
Oh, so that's how it works. At high tide, it probably overflows into the room.
High tide,
yes,
you say?
This whole area is probably, flooded during that time. Including the
I
stairs.
tried, you say.
We did go downstairs.
That's where I've
though.
been,
We went
actually.
downstairs.
Okay.
We went downstairs.
I feel that.
I suggest we go back.
I tied, you say.
Yes, high
Next
tide,
time.
I say.
The room filled up with water. Ah, shit.
I have a feeling there's nothing down here for us.
Hi, Booty. Also, god damn it.
Stop muting yourself.
Who?
You. I'm assuming that's why you're saying God damn it.
No, I said god damn it because Booty popped into my chat with a pun.
Oh.
Booty pops.
So what are we
Sorry,
doing?
what?
I say we go back because I don't like the look of this room anymore. I realized we went down a staircase and we're now. I'm guessing when this thing fills at high tide, this entire area fills up.
Alright, and just
Why
another
do you
look
think
at
it's
that
high
pool.
tide, though? Here's
No, I
the
said
thing.
when it is high tide.
High tide.
Right. We are nowhere near the ocean.
As you guys are having
In
this
the middle
argument.
of a mountain range.
As you guys are
The
having
water
this
surges
argument.
in.
I was gonna say, as you guys are having this argument, more water kind of flows, kind of rushing into the cavern portion
we
here.
are leaving the other way. No.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
No,
Rahun
hold
turns
on.
around and
Can I finish the sentence? Fucking hell! As the water rushes in to this funneled area and it comes crashing against the wall, as you guys kind of look over as kind of the mist comes up over the cliff here, the water level at the wall rises at about 10 feet for it, and now it's about, just as you guys look over the edge, it's about 5 feet away from you, but it kind of stops there and becomes kind of stagnant as it slowly starts to kind of wade its way back towards the opening at the end.
We're fucking going back.
Yeah, I say we get out of the water pit.
Okay.
Now the
Also, Mr. Lily, I don't know if you saw, but I have new emotes, so I have an angry emote myself now. So.
Okay, I want to go check this door on the other side of this fandangled machine.
Signum. Signum. Rocky.
But-
Get your characters out of there.
I
Get your
don't-
characters out of there.
I don't breathe. I sink like a rock.
I don't know where to go.
We're going over here to the other side of the machine.
Okay. So I guess we're leaving Signum behind.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
can't breathe.
All off, leave me.
I'm not allowed to open
No.
doors, so I
Expect
didn't
this
try
to-
to open this door.
Actually, before that, I'm gonna go up here real quick, and I'm just gonna take a quick little gander around the side here.
Okay.
See if we can't get a little bit of a.
Oh, I saw the 20.
It's okay.
You know what?
Oh, turns out that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Naram, let me know if there's water coming. I just jumped down.
Okay.
Can do. Keeping an eye out to see if there's water.
Okay, so you're looking around the corner here. You guys are ridiculous. Anyway, so as you kind of look around here, you see that the kind of cavernous, or the kind of trench here leads out into what you can just kind of see is another sheer drop a little bit further out there.
Okay, I'll come back and jump. Like, there ain't shit.
I'm going to
Let me
try
sort
to
these damn
stealthily
emotes, true.
peek into the room.
Oh lord.
Have fun.
So,
Hey!
I gotta do a check on my end real quick.
Depends on what's in there and if they see you.
Passive perception.
Ah, so there is something in the room. Good thing I just didn't go barreling through doors again.
Yeah, you're learning.
good boy, Rahun.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You
no,
deserve another butterscotch thingy.
Nah, the passive perception is literally 10. So, okay.
Ah, whatever's in there is stupid.
I actually need to go back because... Okay. So, as you lean this door open here to take a little peek in with everything going on, and knowing that, you know, anything could very well mean the end of you now, as you kind of get the door open here. As you swing it open, pretty much you get it as open as you can without letting anyone kind of be alert to your presence within there. So as you do open it up and kind of take a peek inside, all you can kind of hear, since trying to open it up, is you just immediately hear this. And as you continue to kind of creak it open as much as you can, I'll say you'll open it about this much here. You can kind of peek into the room here, and the kind of very loud huffing you're hearing, if I can select stuff.
Is a sleeping dragon.
Damn it!
Called it!
You can just spot two bugbears kind of just roaming about, standing guard.
These rooms are filled with ass.
We might be able to take them.
2 bugbears? Yeah.
No, we're
Paladin's
not.
crying.
She's always crying. She's an oathbreaker.
I'm crying IRL. Like, no, literally, I started crying. Give me a second. Fuck. Okay, back to my manly Tyson self.
Okay, I don't have stone endurance, so just so you know, I could not take a beating from them again.
And don't.
One thing to remember: when we have fought a bugbear, we were level 1.
Mm-hmm.
We
That
are no
is
longer
fair.
level 1.
And I also now hit like a truck.
So,
Mr. Lily goes, rooms filled with ass. Oh wait, the bad kind of ass.
There are 2 in there.
I mean, it's up to you. We don't need to go. We don't have to fight them.
4.
You can't.
Not
We don't
yet.
have to.
Or we can just do the oil flask thing again and you just fucking.
It's
It worked 2 times already.
That is true. We can do the oil flask thing in the room.
Or we could just leave them be.
I like Smolder's idea.
Leave them be. Go backtrack all the way back around and come back the other path that we've ignored since now.
Yes. Great idea.
Okay, we're leaving this room alone, guys.
Mark it.
Bugbears. Yeah.
Rahun takes his axe and just gently scrapes
No.
with the edge of it
No,
on
no,
the wall.
no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No.
It's too late. It's done. I just scraped a line into the wall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go this way now.
The door's closed.
You have a giant great axe, but I'll allow it for now.
I had it held nicely, and I was just scraping.
There's a
the wall.
bugbear right next to the door.
I'm not scraping the door. I'm scraping the wall. You know how many scrapes and booms?
You
are
are
in this
you are
building
just
because
like
of the-
you are literally just like Rahun as an actual person. Jesus. I'm sorry, but if I take a giant great axe on the wall next to your door and just go down the fucking wall, you're gonna hear it on the other side. But I'll allow it just to save you from your literal. Okay. So you guys are returning to the room with the ghouls.
Hey. So
We're
I
going
have a
towards it,
plan.
but we're also going around it.
Oh, I just realized something. Where
Okay.
we were at up here, there is a pathway.
When you were where? Sorry, I'm zoomed in. I need to zoom back out.
Loop. So when we were right here, there's a path that goes right like that, so we didn't have to go around.
Yeah, I probably should
Are
have
you
revealed that. My bad.
Kidding me?
I was too busy trying to convince Coffee that he's an idiot.
That's
So
an
we
understatement.
need to go through that room to make progress then. Either this way or the path where the water goes.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a perception check to make sure the ghouls are still where they are, off top of that ledge. And there's none in this room now. Fuck.
Yeah, as you look across, I mean, you can still see just them kind of
It's
skulking
like,
about.
"I'm gonna have no-"
Okay, we're still.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check out what is possibly in this room.
I'm gonna
I'll
come
go with
with.
We kind of just skipped it.
Alright, I gotta be right back real quick.
Okay, move your character over here with us, you guys, before you go, Rocky.
The storage
Oh,
room,
you don't
the
even
same
need to
storage room
roll
that
anything.
Therein marked.
Okay.
I want you to understand how I talked about room 8 before. This is area 7.
Wait, how is this one 7 and 8's behind a fucking wall?
Don't ask me. I didn't make this. So
Like
this,
it's
the
just-
Therein
eastern
never
wall of
went-
this...
actually went in here before.
No.
So, what's in here?
Nothing. They're literally...
Actually,
they're-
investigation.
they're empty kegs.
Right.
They're empty
Inve-
kegs? Great.
Yes.
Hey,
they've
we
been
have
in-
something we
Yeah.
can bear. We
They've
have
been-
something buried there in it.
Oh, God. Yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is from the description of the room, the kegs have been in this cave for so long they've evaporated whatever was inside them.
Oh.
That's-
Okay, now the question is, do we want to check this path or this path?
Hold on.
I don't know where you
Let's
are.
find that.
I zoomed
Yeah.
out.
Far left side.
There's on the far
Oh.
left. There's two paths.
There's
that we
also
never
one
looked
right
at.
here. But I
Hang on
think
a
that
second.
just goes.
I think that made that off into a room or
think
something.
Yeah, let's
Isn't
check that
the
area first.
path, doesn't this stuff right here, where the mosquito
sure it
people
goes like
are,
this.
and all this shit right here, go
No.
into this fungus room? So this was
Basically, yeah.
technically not necessary? Alright.
Okay, so we're moving over to here, everybody.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a.
Need to zoom out
Okay.
where? That's too far. It's still too far. Where?
Okay.
You're right there with us. What?
I moved her.
I'm trying to find
Oh.
where you guys are. Okay, never mind.
Okay, perception check. Yay!
Oh, let's hope there are no more slimes here.
Hey! Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were going to be right and it was just going to be a square. No, it goes further.
Same.
Yeah, kind of surprised here myself.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck.
Well,
Here
okay.
we go.
Perfect.
That works.
Okay, other path.
Other path.
Well, it's
Which one are you classifying as
side
other
paths.
path?
I'm gonna look down this way.
I'm going to wait right here just to watch down this pathway to make sure nothing comes this way. Oh,
Hey,
This-
perfect.
this way.
Chris, could you move
Yeah,
Rocky
in a
for
sec.
me? About the sound you make when your brain starts creaking shut.
That's the sound you make when you
Uh-uh.
play that one.
On a perception check of all things.
I see shit.
You've become blinded.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Rahun, stop punching the wall. I ain't found shit. So that's a 16 to Smolder. Oh, look, more water. Great.
Better. But I think it's still this time, hopefully.
Okay. So, as you guys come in here, from what you can see at the moment, a still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what may lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area. A set of steps
Hello,
climbs up
ladies.
to the east. A sluggish stream flows out of the cave to the northeast.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here and do another perception check.
Nice.
Better.
Do. Woo boo 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 boo. Nani kure?
Ah, okay.
What protected us? I don't understand your question, babe. Nothic. That's it.
What do I
Okay,
roll to deploy an XCOM 2
So there's a
battle
staircase in front of us, gentlemen, to the right. I think it leads to the opposite side of that small room.
Ooh.
I am here.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I somehow got a cut on my finger.
Good job.
Jesus.
That happens to me
curse
all
of
the
the
time. I get
cuts.
bruises and cuts from shit that I don't even know what.
Oh.
Most of the time, it's just from my cat.
Well, that's awkward. Okay, I'm going to come up here and look to the left and right. Is that canted?
For me, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty canted.
Ah. Thank you, game.
Well, I did.
And I'm gonna guess this door leads back to the room with the bugbears.
I'm gonna let you take a wild guess.
Yeah, it does.
Well, continuing. Yes. No.
Oh, Joseph. Oh, no. Good.
Okay.
Anyone else want to go? Signum, what are you doing back there?
Someone else do a perception check, not the giant Goliath. I'm now squatting again.
Why are you taking up front then?
Because I'm the frontline person.
Because no one else is doing anything.
Fine.
With high perception.
Alright, I got it. I did it. There's a perception check.
As you're at the back.
Yeah, out of everything I've already seen.
So there's
Okay,
a staircase
Tyson rolled
right
a 12. There's another staircase to the right.
Dude,
I'm
really
just
need
gonna-
rolling perception
I'm just
check
gonna
for this.
back
You
up
just
off
move.
the stair.
So we're
Oh,
going
I'm popping
up
right up in
and
here.
down
Hi,
again?
everyone.
Back up the stairs.
You have a very hot face.
Which way are you looking?
Down the stairs.
I think this way.
To a large room. I want to go over.
I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna look the opposite direction.
Okay.
I roll high in combat. I roll low in everything else.
Do we
There
want to go
more.
into the room or keep following the hallway?
I'm curious. I want to go down the hallway. 'Cause
This
I'm
area
curious.
looks like it would probably be a boss room.
Hey.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I'm up for going either way. The party decides.
I want to go down the hallways.
I'm getting distracted and tired.
All right,
Let's head to the right then.
making a decision.
Oh, he made a decision. All right.
Oh, okay.
Left it is.
I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna look at this way. If the thing, I'm gonna look at this way. I'm gonna roll.
Ah, more doors.
Oh,
Door.
or
Who
is
wants
it-
to look through the door? I suggest Rocky because she has the highest stealth.
I
Fine.
agree.
I'll look through the door. Okay.
And that's a plus what?
For stealth, it's a plus 10.
Ooh,
26.
26.
that's a.
Filthy.
You look in, they
as
don't see
fuck.
you, but you see everything.
So, as you come up to the doors here, the first thing you notice as you come up is you walk up, and these are not the normal doors that you guys have been opening for this. They are two double doors. They are very large, and they have steel adornments on them. With
That's
this,
awesome.
it seems that it is the adornments on the doors are two crossed, what seems to be stabs that kind of cross the doorway itself, and above it there's dwarven writing across the top of the doors.
Can somebody read the dwarven writing?
Do not speak Dwarven.
I think the dead person.
Nope, I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, sweet.
Ah,
Come
Signum,
translate this
you're
way,
up.
baby.
Sick.
I'm gonna go up there and try to read.
because it's funny to kill them.
Well, I'm gonna read the doors.
Okay, so as you come up and look at the top to read this here, what you read from it reads as Temple of Dumathoin.
Mathoan, that's a name.
Yep.
I do not
I feel
like
really
that
bad
name.
for that person's. I feel really bad for that person. Their mama named them Dumathoan.
They bring forth doom.
That's normal dwarven naming culture. So I'm not really into the rest of the party, but
Wow, everyone is just bullying Chris.
We have yet
What are
to
you guys
take a look
doing?
inside the room.
Well, Rocky rolled for stealth to look inside.
Ah,
All right.
Look.
Okay.
I look, peek.
It's in a book.
So as Sarang goes to push the doors open to try and take a peek, as soon as her hands connect with the door, all you guys hear after she starts to push it open is,
Enter.
So I was wrong. That is not the boss room. This is the boss
You
room.
all cannot sneak up on me.
That's fair.
Well, fuck.
Book.
do you all enter?
Well, I mean, it's the reason
We've
we're
Yes,
here.
enter combat.
We've been
so really-
invited in, so I guess we enter.
He said enter. That's an invitation.
yeah.
So we're going
Okay,
in?
we just need to see where the
It's
enter
rude
is.
to refuse an invitation.
Okay, this is gonna be
Sis.
fun.
Okay. So as you all enter the room here and look in,
I'm scared.
the room is completely silent. As you look forward, in front of you, in this area, there are 6 cracked marble pillars that line the walls of this hall. At the north end, which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, a mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept off to one side, and a campsite of sorts now spreads in front of the statue. Half a dozen bedrolls and packs are neatly arranged around a half-lit full fire pit. A wooden table stands on the west side of the room between 2 pillars. As you kind of step in and look towards the end, there are, even though it says this, it doesn't list them in here, which is kind of... So. Oh yeah, it doesn't even say they're in here. Okay. Alright, so with that, as you look towards the end, I'll actually just leave that part out because I don't know why they said that. As you look towards the end,
Sure.
as you all are looking towards the end here, you see at the table with his back to you a dark elf dressed in black leather armor and robes stands there clutching a black staff with a carved spider at the top of the staff. As he turns towards you with a frowned face, looking at all of you, he looks at you all with his deep, dark red eyes and speaks to you all and says,
It seems I must deal with you myself. A pity it must end this way.
and as he does that, he raises his staff for this, and from the ceiling crawl down 4 giant spiders.
Welcome to your end, adventurers.
initiative.
Someone answer my question.
Which
In the
is?
chat. Not
Natural
Ah! I have advantage. 13. Ooh, two natural 20s.
What?
I don't
So
want to
here's
fight
the
the
question.
spiders.
Naram, what's your dex?
Nothing.
Me too.
Cool. We'll just go in order then of the 20s. All right. So, I must roll his.
And he probably got
God damn it!
I'm guessing they all rolled nat ones.
I forgot I have the spiders too.
Yeah, I will, baby. I'll let you know when it's over.
2 of the spiders rolled nat 20s.
Oh no.
One, so
Well, my fate has been sealed.
Oh, they're just spiders.
I don't know. You're distracting me, Brady.
What's the thing from Skyrim again? How the fuck does that breath thingy go?
Rodolph?
Phosphorota?
No, not the frost breath, since I have that. I'm trying to learn.
I don't know.
Go play the game.
Oh, wow. That was fucked up.
That's literally the easiest way to learn it.
Alright. Sorry, I've got to pull this up again myself.
It's probably on a wiki.
Tube is my best friend.
Okay, so, in order. Smolder, you were first.
Well. Bloop.
Does still have his sword. Faux Kadir. Okay.
Yep. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Ignore that one.
It's okay.
Shit.
Well, that's the thing.
Okay. Jesus fuck. Alright, so for rolling the natural one, as you kind of swing with the miss here, the spider kind of lurches back, but then lurches forward itself to land its own attack here for that. Maybe. Never mind, it's a 2, so it misses. So as the spider goes to bite at you for the opportunity, it swings and misses for the bite.
Alright, second one. I ain't
That's
doing jack
canted.
shit this round.
Yeah, it's canted. It's laying up against the side.
Doesn't matter.
Ah,
Still fell. So, as you swing at it again, it just kind of
This is great.
lurches back on its back 4 legs before leaning forward once again. So, Naram.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Get out the persuasion stick.
Yeah, I'm not using the persuasion stick. That's a good way to get me dead. Trying to judge how much health these little bastards have, but oh well. Screw it. Running over. I'm going to use a second level. Actually, yeah, second level. Inflict wounds. No, wait. No.
Okay. What's the DC?
It's nothing. It's a hit for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
That would be an 18.
Ooh, okay.
Summon cheats 23 damage necrotic.
Woo! Okay. Math. Okay. All right. So as you come up here and kind of put your hand onto the body of the spider, as it just kind of almost looks down at your hand here, it kind of just bursts with that blackish green energy, and it kind of hisses as it runs back against the wall, and then just kind of tries to kind of shake its body off. But it definitely took a big chunk out of the spider here for the situation. You need anything else?
Oh, I ain't done yet. Bonus
Okay.
action, casting spiritual weapon.
All right.
I'm
Just
gonna-
use your pen and kind of draw a little space for it, because you can draw you can draw something and then use your move and select tool to move it around.
Really?
Draw
Yeah.
a giant.
Just randomly draw shape?
Anything, just as long as it's in the one square.
I'm imagining
Like
that
here. Here, watch. I'll do
Spider,
it
you
myself.
guys
So like,
I'm
I'll put one here.
gonna
I'll put it here, and then like,
Percent.
and then look at this. Like I can move it around.
Yes. Oh, no, it just. No, it's attached to me.
Oh. Here, try that. Can you move it?
Oh, I have to grab. That's why I had to grab the actual icon itself.
Yeah.
For annihilation.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a level 3 version.
Okay.
We'll see.
So
Total
get another attack with this.
devastation.
That is a miss,
Definitely is a miss.
but it's a persistent item, so
Yeah. True.
Oh, I guess
Is that
I
the end
never
of your
missed
turn?
it.
yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So the next in the rolls are unfortunately the 2 spiders that roll natural 20s. So this first one is going to take a attack here at Smolder.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so that is 6 points of piercing damage. Actually, sorry. 9 points of piercing damage, and then 13 of poison, so 19 altogether. Or 22 altogether. I'm doing bad math.
Neat.
Yep. Alright, and then for the second one is the one over by Naram, so he's going to try and take a bite over at him. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Or 22, excuse me. So you will take 4 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
How when he's glass though?
Which spider do you guys want me to focus down first?
You know what?
Say the one next to Therein folder.
Yeah.
You
I
got
would
no-
say protect Naram.
You got it.
Did I say Sarang or Naram? I don't know. Their names are just annoying.
I actually have to check something real quick for my character.
God.
Whether or not
Please
you
don't
Go
say,
ahead,
oh
find
yeah.
him.
No, go ahead. I'm still.
It's my turn before
Did he...
Tyson. Yes. Yes.
There we go.
I'm
My
needed.
connection. No, my
No wait.
connection
It
was
goes.
cutting
Rocky
off.
goes before me.
Yeah, because of the dexterity.
Alright.
You're up next, Rocky.
Okay, I'm taking out both my rapiers and going after the spider that's closest to me in Smolder.
Okay,
I'm aiming for its abdomen.
it's fine.
Thorax, technically.
Damn it.
Plus what?
Was that a plus?
Yes, there's always a plus sign.
Wait,
I gotta keep
shouldn't
rolling,
the
don't I?
spider be at a disadvantage? Is this
How?
the
Now it
point
is.
of-
No.
Okay.
I guess I keep rolling.
You missed, huh?
No,
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
do.
For both, yeah, you missed. So, okay.
No advantage,
so-
Sean.
Well, I'm fucked.
It's okay. Do you do anything else?
You
You
do
still
the
have a
same thing I
bonus
did.
action and a
Perfect.
movement action.
You can use Fairy Fire here. Think about it.
Fairy Fire is an action.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get really big shits.
I do have an idea, but we're gonna wait.
Okay.
We're gonna wait for my next
Next.
turn.
So, Rahun.
Okay, I'm going
Check
to
your Discord, hun.
take up this position between the pillar and the wall,
Okay.
and I'm going to frenzy. Let's go. He's now surrounded.
Woo!
Nat 20. First
Okay.
hit's a nat 20. Second hit. Let's see if we can
So-
maximize that.
It's a hit regardless.
Third
third hit is another crit.
Mhm.
Fourth hit.
Crit.
All right, 3 crits and 1 regular. So this spider's definitely gone. So
3 crits automatically maximizes damage.
yep.
Hold on, give me a second. I have to double check something
He's
quick.
hit a D12 or D12 plus 5 for more than that now.
But the
Is it one of
D12
those
is doubled.
situations of, oh, we just don't need to roll because this spider's fucking dead.
I,
Bye.
mean, I want to see what his damage is. So that's 24 plus 6, which is 30 on the first hit. That is 10 plus 6, so 16 on the second hit. So we're at 46. That's 8 plus 6, so that's a 14. So that's a 60 now.
60 or 16?
6-0. That would
Oh
be
my
a 10. That would be another 16. So we're at 76 for 4 hits with 3.
Plus I
Wait.
hit him a bunch already.
Well, no. So it's not doubled. So
I
that one's just 11.
exploded
So
this
yeah,
spider against this wall.
yeah. So I'm gonna say it became a massacre in the corner, and this spider is now
Oh,
gone.
God, spider goo all over me.
So
Rahun just looks in the other corner, so he's pointing at another spider.
Oh, it's all in the mouth. Ugh.
all right. So next in line is actually going to be one of the other spiders in the back with another 13. So this one is going to move up here and try and take a strike at Naram since it can't see Rahun.
Oh, technically.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay.
Oh no.
You will
Hold
take
on.
4 points of piercing damage and 13 points of poison damage.
Ow.
Heal, heal, heal.
Tyson, you're next.
Alright. I'm gonna...
That new spider that just came up messed up that feller.
Oh, you damn right, Billy Bob. I'm gonna punch that thing right in the dang thing with the sun don't shine.
I'm loving playing this game. Let's see how many spiders I can splat against the wall.
I'm gonna do a 2-handed attack, and here's my first swing. And here's my second swing.
Whoa!
Crit.
Wow.
Maximum damage.
Ooh.
Now roll for them juicy hits.
Okay, so then
What is going on?
I don't know, like, dice cards smile upon us.
here's the first, and then here's the second.
Holy shit! That's a 16 and a 40! That's a 56! That was more health than they had! Holy fuck! Alright. So as another spider comes cleaving into pieces from the paladin here, there are only 2 spiders left. And with that, as Nesnar from the end, the black spider, looks across and see these spiders fall, he looks and it just, let's see, so... He looks across.
Oh, I want that clipped.
And he
Ugh,
sees
I want
both of
all that
these spiders get taken down, and he looks over and he just shakes his head as he goes,
Feeble little minions. Fine. I'll handle it myself.
Boy, oh
So,
boy.
he points his staff out here, and with this, he looks down and so who can he see first? Well, he looks over and he can he points down towards Tyson here after just taking down the minion, and he is going to cast his magic missile. So
Oh great, you have it too.
I don't know what to tell you.
A shield, don't I? A divine some shit. Shield of Faith. As a reaction.
Read the spell.
A shimmering shield appears surrounding a creature of your choice within range of gaining bonus to attack and duration.
No, all of yours are actions. Except Shield of Faith and Sanctuary are bonus actions.
How do I roll to myself?
GM roll.
So it's GM roll and then whatever I'm rolling?
So haven't you been rolling yourself the whole time?
Well, I know, but for the amount that I need to, I literally can't.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go ahead and knock myself down already.
You're writing in a witch chat, Shiren. Never mind. Found
I'm
it.
seeing you type in our chat.
Well, I know. You type. Type what I'm supposed to type in here.
Oh.
Because I don't want to fuck it up. Whatever. I'll try this. That didn't work. Damn it.
So if you click on the dice over on the side, you'll see a GM option.
I know, but I need to roll more dice than that. I can only roll 5 there. Whatever. Hold on. I got it.
Or go to advanced dice roller.
I can't roll it to myself somehow, but we'll see.
That's a lot of D4s. That's a lot of damage.
You take 26 points of
That's a lot
damage.
26 bludgeoning damage?
26 force damage.
Force. Oh, okay.
That's magic missile.
Do you guys think you guys can handle the other 2 spiders?
So,
Probably.
26.
By the way, thank you, Lily, for the
16?
gifted sub to
Am I
Wreck there.
down to
Thank
6
you.
health? Hold on.
Now we're at 7 subs, so
You
we're
do
getting
math
closer.
right?
26 minus 46.
You're
Negative 20?
at 20 health.
20 health, okay. It's like, what?
We're back.
Damn it. There we go.
Yeah, good vibes, good vibes.
Oh, jeez. It's a bonus. Okay, bonus action. All right.
1 second.
How do I do that?
So I see what I did wrong. Okay. Anyway.
There we
Alright,
go.
so for his second piece here, he's going to...
Okay, I'm back.
He's going to go ahead and do that for himself, so...
I'm guessing this dude can hit 4 times just like Rahun.
Let's hope not.
Okay. Alright, so he's done there after his 2 actions. So now
Am I
next up...
back against this wall?
Huh?
Technically.
No, you're right here. You're fine.
Okay.
You don't get moved, it just hurts. So it's the last spider's turn, so it's going to move up here and take its bite at Rockie. That is a 15, which I believe is a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she has the breastplate now, so that is a miss. Alright, so top of the turn.
Hell yeah.
So, Smolder.
Let's try this again, I guess.
Ugh.
That first one is... That's a miss, unfortunately. That one is definitely a hit.
That one's not.
So 6.
What?
You don't sound too happy about that.
No, not really. So that's 14 damage.
Okay. Did my maths wrong. Okay. Alright. Okay, so then Naram. Next natural 20.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna do inflict wounds on this spider too.
Okay. Go for it.
You know, I'm gonna blast this level bastard at level 3.
Pooh, okay.
Get readjust.
Put him right in his spider butt.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
That's bad.
So as you move forward for him to come up and, you know, have an attack
Is that
towards
your
you.
first natural one, baby?
I think so. As you come up to try and attack him, the spider actually prepares its back end and actually turns towards you and fires its web at you, which is a 11, so it misses. So he kind of fires the web and it goes kind of far off right and hits the wall behind Tyson with that there.
that's disgusting.
A miss for a miss.
All right, and then the next natural 20 in the order is actually one of the spiders, unless you're doing something else. Oh yeah, you're a mage. Thank you again, Mr. Lily, for the second gifted stub
he's
here
a little
to
too free over there.
Salandriel. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna keep his attention.
Okay.
That is a 26.
That is a hit.
He will be taking 12.
Okay. Damn.
That is force damage.
All right. And so as this comes up to give a nice little smack on over to him here, he kind of takes the hit from the weapon and kind of staggers back as he just kind of takes it and goes,
Oh, how dare you!
okay.
Therein, where are you in that thunderbolt thing now?
I hate to be the one to say it, but dead.
Yeah.
So,
He's dead. He's very dead.
with yeah, so with the order, the next natural 20 is the first spider in front of Smolder, who's going to try his bite attack again.
Oh,
That is a miss. That is an 11. So once he tries to snap over again, Smolder just kind of ducks out of the way, kind of trying to keep his distance at this point after being hit a time or two. So then next, Rahun, you're up.
Ah, perfect. I move over here now.
Oh, okay.
It's time to play.
Bye.
And my mouse and everything stopped working. I'm not even joking you. My mouse and everything just shut off. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened. I have to go into my desk and unplug them real quick.
Oh, Jesus. All time for this to happen.
Right.
Just look at the time, and I actually need to get up. I gotta get up early.
Okay, there we go. Everything working again.
All right.
Good night, Rocky.
Have a good night, Rocky.
Hi,
I gotta
Rocky.
sleep because I gotta drop off bunnies tomorrow.
Let's see
We're
if we
trying
can
to
knock.
keep you alive.
Let's see if we can knock this other roll 20 off the playing field.
Good night.
My.
Let's see if we can maximize that. Yes.
Close.
Close. Second hit.
Oh, that was close too.
Third hit.
1.
Didn't get it higher
Got
for the third. And fourth hit.
You got 2 crits? Or am I just dumb?
They all hit.
No, they all hit. Now it's time to let's dish out the hurt.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh my
Oh.
god. The last one too.
Yeah,
the
so
pain train coming, baby.
that first one's definitely dead from the hits it took before. So, with this one being taken down as well, the only one spider does remain for the time being for that. And the next one in line is Sarang, so I'm going to have to control hers. So, brush up on what she can do. She's dual wielding, so she can swing twice.
Oh boy.
I'm going to go ahead and have her cast Bardic Inspiration on Rahun.
Thank God.
So that's done there. So on your next attack or anything, you have an extra 1d8. Then for this, yep. All right, I'm just gonna have her swing twice as per usual. First one's a hit. Second one is not. Okay, and her damage with her rapier is 1d8 plus 4. Unfortunately, the lowest I could go, which is a 5. That's fine there, so that brings this down to... Alright, so as she slashes against the spider here, she kind of clips one of the legs and cuts one of the legs off here. So he kind of... The spider kind of jerks back for a moment to back away for that. So let's see who's next. After Rockie with the 13, it is Tyson.
Who wants the thunder? Here comes the thunder. Kachiga, kachiga. Another first, second. That's asshole damage or whatever.
You have that. Okay, first hit misses. Second hit.
It's the one.
She doesn't have
Oh wait.
advantage.
Oh, that's right. No, I thought it would be surrounded. Never mind.
No,
It's
it'd
not
be
surrounded.
my opposite sides.
Okay. So, 18 here. Roll for damage. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, wait. No. Yeah.
I'm confused.
I am as well.
Oh, what I did was I used my first attack that turned out to be a 5. Then the second attack that was a 1. So from what I've experienced is that I roll again.
No.
Then I re-rolled. That's an 18 plus the 2.
So you
D10
only roll
for
again
damage.
if you have advantage. You don't have advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Then I just suck.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
okay.
do shit
It's
for that
okay.
fight.
You missed. And I'm just going to skip that natural one because I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Way to
So,
go, DM.
listen. I was looking at stuff. There's a lot I have to keep track with right now. So, with that as this comes up to play here, now it is the Black Spider's turn. So, for his first action here, he can cast this actually as a at will. He is going to cast Fairy Fire since you're all clumped up now. So since it's in a 20-foot cube, all of you are outlined in this violet light as he just kind of holds his hand out. Yeah, and it's a... go ahead, roll for the DC.
20-foot
Wait, it's not
cube,
telling
but
me what
we're
it's-
35 away? Excuse me?
No.
Range is 60 feet.
It
Oh,
centers
never
on
mind.
one of us, but it's a 20-foot cube around, like, you. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
so
it
we
just
have
says
to do a
each
DC
object in a
saving throw?
20-foot cube. Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I have advantage in it.
My
17.
Hope I
And
don't
you're
roll
rolling.
shit.
Okay?
So it
Why
was
didn't it roll?
a dex saving throw.
Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay, I rolled just to GM.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll Rockies.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Dex
I
saving
take
throw
my
sheets.
shit. I eat shit.
You haven't rolled yet.
Roll.
You've
I
rolled yet.
did. The. Oh wait.
The
did I?
4?
No, you haven't rolled anything yet.
Okay.
Well, Coffee was the first to roll. Chris, she's at a +7 for her dex.
Okay.
There she is.
Oh yeah, she's fine. So yeah, all of you saved, so that's good. All right, so none of you are actually outlined in that. So with that kind of
What about
fizzling
the
away,
spider?
What about the spooter?
yeah, like he's gonna attack his own spider. But that's true. You're right. So
it doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter.
attacks everybody, friend or foe.
it was an
Fire
18.
fire.
That's why I didn't have Rockie use it a lot.
It was an 18, so
There you
it sucked.
go. Spider dex makes sense.
Right. Okay. So for his next one, he is going to.
At
Oh Lord. Trying to decide.
some booty. Straight up ass.
So with his action, he's actually going to take the opportunity with this for the one time, and he's going to kind of look in front of him, and he's just gonna look over and just say,
Get out of my way.
as he waves his hand kind of across. As he kind of waves his hand through the item in front of him. Signum, what level did you cast that at?
Which one?
Made magic.
Oh, the
good mage
weapon?
item. Yeah.
Level
3.
3? Alright, so as he kind of waves his hand through, the weapon in front of him fizzles out from in front of him, and he just looks over and he just says,
So disappointing.
and he readies his hand out again, and as he kind of, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Oh, I scrolled down too far. Ah! Great. So he's going to ready his hand out, and he's going to throw it out. And as he does, a beam of just dark purple and black energy kind of comes out of his arm, and it's just kind of sitting there pulsating as he just stares at you guys. So with that, that will end his turn for this round. So
Is that
back
a like demonic lightsaber? What the hell?
I could tell you the actual spell, but you're not gonna like it. So
Probably Ray of Death.
no. That brings us back to the top. So Smolder,
That would have been kinder.
a death ray would have been
Okay,
kinder.
let's-
Are you sure?
Let's kill this spider.
Let's do it. I guess. Where'd you go?
I moved up one spot.
Oh, okay. I have the spider on the GM layer. That's why I couldn't see you. Okay, I see you now.
Good thing I have advantage.
Oh.
Not a second time. God damn it! Roll a good roll, you fuck. Fuck you.
Shiren sacrificing the dice gods.
Those honestly all miss, and I feel so bad. So,
At least I didn't get a natural 1.
with that, Naram, you're up.
You have
Taco
advantage.
says probably Ray of your mom. Ha! Got him.
Ah!
Wow.
Hi, Taco. Oh, Taco, we need to talk about flights. And
Okay.
figure out what the flight plan is.
Okay, I gotta. This is gonna be a risky maneuver, and I may kick myself in the ass for this. As a quick action, I'm going to tell Coffee, get on the boss now. I'm going to stop his spell casting. And for the lack of a better idea, I'm casting silence. So within a 120-foot range, there is no more sound. Any spell that requires a verbal component can't be cast.
Okay.
They can't fucking talk to each other. I want my cat.
It's time to
shit.
play. It's almost time to play.
At this point, I'm getting out the mace and shield because that's all I've got left.
Oh no.
And I'm done.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Next in the order is Sarang, because she's got the highest dex. So I'll have her go ahead. Let's see, what does she have?
Is there anything she can cast in the void of silence?
I don't know. Most of her are verbal because it's a bard.
Yeah.
shit.
But she's a decent melee combatant, so.
True. Wow. You pretty much silence Rockie. A lot of hers is like mockery, laughter, hellish rebuke, like shit.
99% of the spells are all verbal based. That is the bane of any wizard, is silence.
And I was gonna say, you're probably forgetting one major problem with that spell, though. What does Nesnar have in his hand?
A staff.
Yeah.
Staff have command words.
Well, staffs do, but never mind.
He has one ready spell.
But he also has multiple that he can cast at will.
But do they take
He's a
commands
blind
to do?
too. Fuck, we all shooting in the dark.
Which, yeah. See, which spells are they? Because, you know,
Most of them are
Operating
touch-based.
as will.
if you look, oh, if it's touch-based, that's a whole different subject.
Yeah, no, most of them are touch-based. There's one he probably can't cast. Just depends.
Well, you can't
Okay,
do
I'm
magic
gonna have
missile
to
again.
swing. True.
And that was my biggest
No.
bane.
Oh no, if he has inflict wounds, that's verbal.
I'll be right back.
I wish it would tell
Poor
me.
Chris is just like,
Chris
what
is
to use?
furiously reading you.
What to use?
No, I'm trying to read Sarang's sheet right now.
Really
So she gets a +7 to her hit DC. So that one hits. Second one,
She gets a +8 on her first attack.
both hits.
She'll get 1d8 +5, plus she's a 1 level rogue, so she'll get an extra 1d6 for the sneak attack. She always gets sneak attack because rogues get advantage, even when they're alone.
He can't be snuck up on.
A spider?
The
Oh,
spider's
I thought
currently
we-
facing the wrong.
I thought we were talking about the big dude. All right, never mind.
No, sneak attack is a very weird ability. The wording is weird. It's the best way to put it.
Okay, so as Sarang kind of comes up to slash twice at the spider, kind of cleaving through its mandibles and its face a bit, it kind of hisses back at her and kind of jumps back into its place, kind of being, cornered at this point. So next would be Rahun.
Let's pop that last rage, shall we?
When 60 feet.
Damn it.
Let us go.
Coffee, what are you doing?
I'm thinking, do I attack recklessly with all 4 attacks?
Put something smart and kind of mix it up.
Considering he's a touch-based caster, that would be a bad idea.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Fox is right.
let us play. First one
Miss.
probably misses.
That does not.
Hit. Hit.
Yep. Just hits.
It's debatable. He's a caster.
That
Just
one hit.
hits. Yes, it does. 3 hits.
Well, time to
And now it's a
start
+8.
drinking vodka. Let's go.
What?
19. Okay. 13. Okay.
Christ.
15. Okay. Okay.
Interior crocodile alligator.
alligator.
I drive a Chevrolet moving theater.
All right. So
Coming
as
at you like a Mack truck.
as Rahun charges and takes his swings against the spider, with the silence, nothing can be heard, and besides just watching him cleave at this drow as like some of his blood seems to come through his armor. However, after he takes the strikes, he kind of retches forward and just stares into Rahun's eyes, and as he does with that, all you can see, Rahun, is his eyes just start to kind of glow in front of you as his hand that he had prepared before with this glowing purplish black energy begins to kind of rise towards you. So next in this next in the rolls would be Tyson.
Tyson, whack the spider.
The spider. Oh yeah, sure. No problem.
Kill the spider so you guys can help me. And then you
Okay.
miss.
Two-handed attack for the spider.
And miss again. We're doing great against the spider, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Are you
2
guys sure
misses.
you wanted me to attack this black
So once it swings
Yes.
twice here, Tyson kind of swinging at the spider at this point is on guard, so it kind of dodges around. And with that, it is now Nesnar's turn again. So as he raises his hand with this just sheer beam of energy coming off of his hand, he comes for his first strike against Rahun here.
Oh no. Oh Rahun, no.
Which is a 21.
Ow! Ow!
No.
Okay.
So as he comes slashing through with this blade of energy from his arm,
Wait, Coffee, what's your armor?
It's 16.
so he comes cleaving through
Wait, Chris.
Rahun here. What?
There's one thing she can do.
Who?
Rockie, as a
Rockie.
reactionary thing, can do cutting words.
I mean, if you want her to cast it. She
not a-
can't! It's cutting words! You silenced the room!
Oh yeah, shit.
You literally silenced Rockie! She can't use anything! She can't use mockery, she can't use laughter, she can't even use bardic inspiration anymore, and she cannot use cutting words!
Coffee, you might be enraged.
I'm enraged, but I'm facing him.
No,
So-
I mean, let me rephrase that. You might be berserk.
I know,
So-
but I'm still facing him, and I can't hear anything.
As Nezar cleaves through Coffee with the blade here that he's created on his hand, you take 20 points of psychic damage.
He's fucking. Wait.
And I need you to roll your wisdom saving throw.
His
Hold on,
fucking was that?
Let me deal my 20 damage to myself. There we go. And I have bardic inspiration still.
You do.
What?
1 extra d8.
Question is, do you want to use it?
You have to roll a 7 to hit that 13.
I have to hit a 14.
You want to-
I have
A
to hit
14? So you have to fully roll this die.
Coffee. Just zerk. You're gonna
I'm
stay on
zerking.
him.
I'm gonna zerk.
Okay. With Nesnar's second action after the attack, he's going to place his own hand upon himself,
Heal.
and he disappears.
God damn it!
What the fuck?
He has invisibility. Wait. Time out. What spell was that?
That was invisibility.
Fucking hate this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
Invisibility has a verbal component.
How? It says on a touch.
You have to cast it. You have to say words to cast it. He can't turn invisible. He's stuck in front of me.
Yep. The spell's categories are verbal, somatic, and material. The spell has a verbal component.
I'm rough on that one because it says anything you touch. But
Right, you, like,
But you have to
touch
say
it
the
to
words.
cast them. But you have to say the words to actually cast the spell.
all right.
So
It has a verbal component.
So he's about to get his booty rocked by a berserk
Maybe-
Goliath.
maybe- Verbal component.
Yeah.
Let's double check just to make sure.
We all sit back in a corner and I can throw a bomb over
Fuck,
him.
I can't believe you've done this.
Well, fine. If he if he doesn't get to cast that, then I'll just have him attack again. So, so with the
Yeah,
second
so-
attack,
Most spells require the chanting of mystic words. The words themselves aren't the source of the spell's power, rather the particular combination of sounds which specific pitch and resonance set the threads of magic in motion. So without a verbal component, you can't actually cast it.
Thus, a character who is gagged or in an area of silence, such as the one
Cannot
created by the
cast.
silence spell,
you
cannot
Mr.
cast spells with a
Flintstone
verbal
is
component.
Gonna make this head rock.
all right. So for the second attack, that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, so I still take damage.
Yeah.
You take another 16 points of psychic damage.
So he's just mentally gone, bruh.
I really need you guys to finish with that spider, if you would so kindly.
Yeah, we trying to, buddy.
I'm not coming near you. You're berserking.
I'm also on 28 health.
Buddy, just throw a goddamn health potion on top of him. Just be like,
No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
let it seep through the skin. Whatever.
Whose turn is it?
It's the top of the turn,
man,
so it smolders.
Aha! Let's
Hold
try
on,
this
kill
again.
it.
I have advantage.
Kill it.
That
Thank
one at
God.
least hits finally. Okay, so second one.
Both
Hit it
connect.
twice.
No, only the second one does.
Why?
I think. No, never mind.
Ah,
Advantage. Sorry, my bad.
advantage.
My bad.
It's
I wasn't reading the previous rolls.
Alright.
So that's 18,
This thing
19,
die
20.
already.
And then...
Nice.
18, 26.
Where do you see that list of spells on what you have to do for them for it?
Huh?
Like which spells need what? Like which need verbal or not? Like
Mostly for characters in the actual book itself.
well, I
It
don't have the
starts-
player's handbook, so
I do. If you need a spell, let me know. I'll just PM it to you.
You might be able to just look it up in... Manage spells.
mainly looking at this one because the wording of it says with whatever they can see, but
How much damage did you deal altogether, Shiren, to that spider?
In total, I did 20, 30, 46.
It should be dead by now. Please tell me it's dead by
how much? Sorry.
46 damage.
I did total
Yeah, that
46 damage to the spider.
Yeah, that one's definitely gone.
now. Okay, good. Fuck.
Okay. Sorry, we're looking up
So-
stuff.
Oh, boy.
So if you were to go on, if you're on D&D Beyond and you hit the magnifying glass and just search for the spell, it'll come up letting you know what the components for that spell are.
Okay, but I
So
need to know
for-
what each one means.
So V is
Verbal.
verbal.
So anything that doesn't have V?
Anything that doesn't have V.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I already know.
Fucking Jay. Seriously?
I love them, but not the time.
Okay. So
Is this a spell or ability?
the one I sent you,
Yes.
it says it's a spell. It's S for it. I don't know what S means. So
Demonic. It doesn't have a verbal component.
okay,
Yep.
That's hand gestures.
cool. All right. So the next in the turn roll after Smolder will be Naram. You're up.
What we'd like to call bullshit jutsu. It's a monk ability. That's why.
Alright, Naram, it's your turn.
I know.
Heal. Do something. Heal.
Alright.
Oh, I really feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Alright,
Alright.
so I'm going to drop silence
Hello?
because it's a concentration spell.
Yep.
Right.
I wanted to keep him from hucking spells at us until we got dealt with the other shit.
Okay.
Now that we're free to move around the country here, so we can deal with his ass. I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to immediately huck a guiding bolt at him.
Okay.
I don't usually use this spell. Shit. That's a 10.
It's a miss.
Yeah. Fuck. And that is actually. That is me getting out of direct line of sight for now.
Okay.
I'm one of the big healers. I don't need to die right now.
Right?
This is true.
Next up is Sarang before Rahun. So since now that is dropped, I'm going to have her go ahead. What do you have? What do you have? What can you throw out?
Realistically, vicious mockery is laughter, but that was kind of silly. Invisibility. I'm not near him, but shatter.
Right.
Oh, she's too. The unfortunate thing is doing shatter would hurt coffee, and I don't need that right now.
Right. That's my problem.
Vicious mockery or a good stabbing.
She can only move up to, well, in front of him. But that would be dangerous. I don't think I want that.
That in general is dangerous.
I think I'll just keep her back for now. I actually have her hold cutting words until he makes a save or something.
Oh, cutting
stop
words is
it.
a bonus action.
Well, yeah, it's a reaction. Fuck.
Or reaction, yeah. Just vicious mockery.
Alright, fuck it. Vicious.
That lasts until he gets attacked, yeah?
Wisdom 14, no. Vicious mockery, his next attack has disadvantage.
That's a 2, so.
Wait, what about the spore shit?
That only lasted a minute.
No, we still have.
Well, doesn't Naram have like a shit ton of them though?
Yeah, let me throw one of those while coffee's in close proximity.
Perfect.
Because then they would both get disadvantage. If he doesn't save, he takes 1d4
has
psychic.
advantage.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm
you don't
berserk,
have
so
to
I'm
just-
constantly recklessly attacking.
Right. But if you have disadvantage while you have advantage, it just evens out the number.
There you go.
Okay.
Chris, did you feel his DC 14?
Huh? Yes.
Did you-
So he takes the
Those are
psychic
2.
damage, and then he has disadvantage on the next attack roll. Alright. Coffee.
Chris, you're going Poppy again.
Let's go! Wrong dice.
I was gonna say, like, that's better.
It's a hit.
One.
Hit.
Almost maximize.
Mhm.
So all those hit?
Yep.
Don't you have advantage, Coffee?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm recklessly attacking. Okay, let's see if we can maximize these. So 4 more. Better.
4 hits. What are you doing?
Throwing off the advantage.
He has advantage.
Yeah, but he's already made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're checking to see
6.
if we're maximizing.
Okay.
He has 4 attacks. He had to roll 8 dice with advantage.
That's 6,
Oh,
7,
that
8, 9,
stupid
10.
wall.
He rolled 8.
He's rolled 10 times.
Coffee.
That's 11, and that's 12.
Coffee.
Oh wait, no, these are
He's
damage.
rolling
My bad.
D12s.
My bad. Sorry.
Coffee. You
Still
should pray
not
to
wrong.
good gods.
Don't pray to any gods.
What does that total out to?
28, 30, 47.
Okay. So as
Not
you come
hard as
slash,
the last one.
right? So as you come slashing at him over and over again with this, he keeps taking the hits and backing up with them. At this point, now groaning as he kind of coughs out some blood himself for the situation. But then he looks up, and he still just seems somewhat unfazed, but still getting tired of being hit from you over and over again from this. And he just looks at you with you both kind of angrily staring each other down now at this point. And he just looks over to you. And let's see.
I'm going to fight him.
Remember, he has disadvantage now.
True, he does. Unless
Because of Rockie's ability.
Unfortunately, though, magic missile.
Oh,
He's just fucking dead. Rahun's just dead.
So
I hate that spell so much.
well, the good thing is it doesn't do a lot of damage on its own.
okay.
Yes, but the fact that it always hits no matter what I do.
Trust me, you'll love that spell when you're trying to hit something that has armor of, armor class of 23.
That somehow didn't work.
Right?
What I
Okay,
just
roll on
introduced
our
is
lair.
just not working.
The smattering of dice was flying out again.
It's just not working. I can't GM roll to myself. Okay, fuck it.
Let us all see
Yes,
the damage I'm about to untake.
See, because the problem is it works both ways.
23.
Oh!
Coffee. Was that a +7 on there?
Yes.
How?
He's casting
my
everything
coffee.
at 4th level, so
I didn't realize you could get a plus for magic missile. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
it's 1d. It's like, what is it? Let me go back.
Dude.
Magic
how you
missile. Magic
I'll take
missiles.
the beating with a
Each
flip-flop.
one is 1d4 plus 1. So
Those are my
for
top
74, that's a +7 at the end.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's crazy.
This
Okay.
short long a bit. Bye bye.
Because they always do a minimum of 2 damage.
So that's his first portion there.
Then
So-
he has to do it.
So,
2 more
Coffee,
times.
how much health do you have?
5?
20.
Oh, good.
So then he's going to then cast for a second here. He's going to point his staff over Rahun's shoulder, over towards Sarang and Tyson. And as you guys kind of look at each other, feeling just kind of this heaviness around you, all of a sudden this black mist swirls around the two of you, and you both get embalmed in just darkness. You guys can't see anything. It's pitch black. You can't even see each other anymore. There is now a black sphere surrounding them.
He cast darkness.
How big?
It's
43
15
is-
feet, so...
So I'm in there too then.
Huh? Oh, I still can't see you. Yeah, so it's all 3 of you. So I'll go ahead and freehand this.
Fucking great.
No, that's normal. You move out of it. There's nothing stopping you.
It's just so it blinds you. You can't see anything.
But here's the thing: while you're in there, Rahun can't see you.
That is
So
true.
he's created a field where if I do kill him and I'm still up somehow, you guys have a place to
If
hide.
he dies, if he dies, that goes down.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is Rahun is so low right now, we can non-lethal put him down.
True.
Alright. Then for his bonus action, he's going to look... He's actually going to stare Naram straight in the face. And he's...
Naram's behind a pillar.
Huh?
Bye.
Or I meant Rahun. My bad. I always get those two names together. Sorry. I'm sorry! Ah!
Even if that, they're crumbling pillars, I'm not worried about it.
No, I mean, they're straight up pillars, but...
Yeah.
So he's going to look straight at Rahun, and he's just going to whisper under his breath. So, for that,
Yes.
top of the turn again, Smolder.
It's a dragon blade, whatever the fuck.
No, because I'm not getting in a line of sight of Rahun right now.
I'm hitting him like a Mack truck. I just need help.
I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, he needs healing badly.
and- Yeah, I know. I can't do anything.
Oh, I
About
know
that.
you can.
And
Oh, I'm gonna pay for this tomorrow.
I'm gonna use Burning Hands. He has to make a DC 14 Dex saving throw.
Shiren's only spell, yeah!
Yeah,
That is a 6.
Oh, I got
I am. For once.
That's true.
Shiren's still rolling on the GM lair.
It's okay.
Am
I can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Actually, no, you didn't roll
so
to
that
me
is
either.
3d6. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
3d6 fire damage.
Hooray!
all right.
13.
So as he looks over to you and he sees you just all of a sudden kind of cast something towards him, all he looks down to see is just flames kind of burst out of his chest, and he just kind of steps back and he just goes,
Somebody don't like fire.
And then I am just gonna go back to where I was.
Good shit.
I think I've had enough of you all.
I am going to throw it.
and as he says that,
Why would you throw it?
as he says that, Nesnar then drops his staff out of his hand, and as the staff itself falls down against the floor here, he looks up to stare at all of you. However, for Rahun, since you're right there, you notice as from the staff, the top of the spider breaks off from the staff itself, and it crawls up his leg, and it disappears behind his back. And as this happens, he begins to kind of writhe and twist as the bottom half of his body begins
Oh,
to
son of a bitch.
morph and kind of disgustingly burst into 8 individual legs as the bottom of his body becomes that of a spider.
God damn it.
So,
That guy went Spider-Man.
No, this is...
I know.
We're in phase 2.
We are in phase 2, but these are cursed creatures of the drought god.
Oh god.
so
Is hitting them bad?
Hmm?
Is hitting them with an axe bad?
I don't think
No,
that's the right
perfectly
music.
fine.
How's this one? What's this one?
Okay, and I'll continue beating him like a redheaded stepchild.
So as he comes up and rises above all of you, he looks over and he just stares down at all of you and looks down and goes,
Face the black spider.
Hang on, I'm gonna legitimately throw up. Hold on.
Might
She
want to
has
mute
some-
yourself.
Some red shrimp.
Well, she did have some shrimp, so you might
So,
be right.
with that hit, I think right there is a good place to leave it for the night.
Great.
Oh, thank fucking god.
So,
Oh god.
there you go. So, one more part. So we will have 2 whole pieces of this to go through next week. So,
Whoa!
I'm chewing through spells like a maniac right now.
mm-hmm.
I'm chewing through hell.
So-
My stream. I'll be right back in a second.
Right. Yeah. So I'll
Yeah, I
end
better
mine.
see myself. Someone do that too.
All right, guys. So, like I said, that's the end of the thing tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be honest, this part is not supposed to happen. This is all from me. This whole second phase part is from me. So I'm just going to be winging this whole portion. But thank you guys for chilling, stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the D&D session, because I know there were quite a bit of people wanting to know and kind of see everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's always fun for us. It's, we do this all the time. So, hey, Lily, there we go. To end the night, the 1-year sub, the second person in a row to sub for a full year on the channel, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the support. It's great. The whole 1 year. Let's go. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You and Krimitz both, man. The 2 1-year subs. But next time, we'll finish this out, hopefully. Have everyone in on the fight. Therein, you've fought well. We'll see what happens with you at the end of the campaign here. And with that, I bid you all good night. And thank you once again for the support. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let's actually see if there's somebody we can raid tonight. Send you guys over to one of my friends if they're up right now. If not, we'll end up raiding somebody. But, I'm hoping that, we can continue this, stream what we want, and get, where we want to be. But, always, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And actually, OJ's streaming right now. Let's go raid my man. Let's go raid my boy. I love OJ. He's my man. So we're gonna go raid him real quick. Just give me a second. And I want to see his reaction whenever we all jump in, because he's not gonna be expecting it. I promise. He's playing Risk of Rain 2 right now. So once again, guys, thank you all so much for stopping by and supporting the stream. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Next stream is on Friday. So with that in mind, I will see you guys later.